Mm. Fuck, man. I was so not trying to be single. Fucking waking up at another fucking hold on. It's like I need one person. Yeah, there you are. Alright, so here's what happened. I mean, fucking nothing new, I guess. Well, nothing new in the sense that ever since I've been single, I've been fucking hooking up with too many people as usual, and waking up. There's nothing like waking up in a fucking place you don't recognize at first. It's like, I mean, there's nothing like, I mean, it's not a positive, like, and it's like, you know, yeah, I'm not staying, I'm not hanging out, I don't care if you have the day off work, or tomorrow off work, like, this was what it was. I mean, I'm pretty bad about not really giving a fuck about sparing somebody's feelings. It depends on the person, but like I just so wasn't thinking I'd be single again when you know, when that breakup happened, which was basically like Halloween or the day after it, you know. So like so yeah, fucking, you know, back on the fucking nihilism train. It's really not, like, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be, like, you know, sleeping around and shit. I mean, you know, I mean, it's not like I'm just discovering that, obviously, but it's like all I know. Fucking, let's see. I was gonna have not never mind. There's someone threw out a chair and shoes. It's like, what's wrong with this chair? Right? That's a good chair. See? The fuck, right? It's not good enough for somebody. Yeah. Oh my god, man. Fuck. Yeah, so I basically, in case you guys are wondering, like, why, you know, I mean, you know, I'm up all night more often than not because I have a sleep disorder, and so, you know, like, I think somebody asked, like, why they never see me doing work, like, you know, work that's not related to this fucking YouTube channel and shit, or gambling related. And I mean, the reason basically is that I'm up all the time. So it's like when I'm not, it's like when I'm not doing things related to YouTube. It's like, you know, that's when I do everything else. And I mean that includes a big span of time that most people would be sleeping. But also, I finished pretty much all of my, like, as far as like film goes, like, yeah, Netflix, Paramount, and shit. I finished all my work pretty much for the rest of the calendar year. You know, which you know, you'd think would be like dope, but paradoxically, dude, because of my fucking breakup, it's just like so much fucking. I mean, I've been going live a lot, which actually has been therapeutic. Oddly. Oh, take the chair. Sorry, I didn't see the chat for a second. Bro, you know, when I have to set it to show all messages, because when you go live, it's automatically set to shit. So it's like it was filtering out fucking clown show dudes, like guys that like spamming me about it, that I had to answer to the clown or whatever. And like I didn't see it till I hit all messages. And I'm like, dude, all right, I guess I owe the clown an explanation for something. Yo, Rigo and I are not twins, you fuck. Bro, Rigo's a complete bottom-feeding sociopath. I can't wait for Musical's fucking second shit. And one of you said I could not mention Musical when I was on No Chill's thing last night. Like, it's not that you can't not mention the dude. It's like, I'm not trying to marry myself to somebody. It's like, I'm trying to give credit where it's due. That's why I put, like, MMA, you know, like, in the summaries of my videos and shit. Like, I'll put a link to MMA Guru, to UFC Predictions Tracker. I might actually start linking Musical, because the dude deserves way more fucking subscribers than he has. And, like, you know, he deserves more fucking money from YouTube as well. Oh, yeah, and Lowdown, what's good, man? I like you, you're cool. Oh, yo, soccer, I made a fuckload of soccer. This match day, the 2 games, the Serie A games that were today, did what I needed them to do. Yeah, people ask if, like, I should make a soccer, like, you know, videos about betting on soccer, because I do make way more money from that than MMA, but I'm not gonna do that, because, like, you know, that the way that you bet on soccer successfully is a lot different than MMA. And I mean, you know, and there's, you know, depending on the game, depending on what you know, like, you can get real specific and make more money on one, and then just make, like, you know, it's too complicated, and, you know, and I like the UFC, like, or MMA community in YouTube. It's like a good, you know, side thing for me. I mean, it's becoming more than that. Yeah, well, you know what, Skip? I told you that Olberg would beat Ozdemir. How'd that work out for you, buddy? Alright? And also, didn't you... What do you mean you have to watch it back? I mean, okay, so look, it was a close fight, but, like, Olberg's power dictated a lot of it. He hit him clean with jabs, to where by the second round, Ozdemir couldn't, you know, he really started to just, like, headhunt with fucking overhands. And I mean, he did, like, Olberg was aware. Olberg was very, very careful too, like, and precise. Bro, like, anyone who thought Ozdemir won didn't, like, you know, I mean, you know, you could go by significant strikes, I guess. I mean, it's like the first round is really the only round that I could see them giving Ozdemir. I think, was it all 30-27s, or did one judge give Ozdemir a round? Oh, nice. Go to. Is that your weight class, bro? You're a fucking. Wait, Charles Johnson's a fucking. I fucked up for a second. I almost said lightweight, but I was thinking of Michael Johnson. So you're a flyweight, bro? Yeah, no, I know. I just said that, flyweight. Damn, Skip. Trying to one-up me all the time, bro. Bro, I need to get like all new torch lighters. It's fucking annoying. Wait, how is it delayed? Oh. No, oh, is it delayed? Oh, it's delayed on your end? Bro, I'm like, sorry, I'm gathering my fucking brain. So, give me a hot second. Wait, so, do you fight at 170? Or, like, you walk around at 170? Cause, like, if you're, Jesus fuck, hold on. Dude, my lighter's fucking broken.
But your cigarette slit.
Here, try to use my lighter.
Let go.
Jesus. Fucking shit.
Joshua. Jesus.
God damn it.
How do you eat your cigarette? Can I kiss your cigarette? I can't kiss your cigarette?
Nah, dude.
Come on, man.
Here,
can I kiss your cigarette?
Alright, here.
I know you're not one, but in the light you did have
Alright, dude, do me a favor. Hold on a second.
Please don't do it to me.
I'm gonna light my cigarette. I'm gonna light a new cigarette for myself, and I'm gonna give you this.
You might need 2 cigarettes, huh? You may or may not need me to stove.
Here you go, bro. Just have this.
You may or may not be that stove.
Yeah.
I'm just a fucking joke. I'd rather just get up and play Alex my time.
For sure. You know what that guy just said? Yeah, dude, take care of it. So wow. You know what that guy just said? Like, the takeaway from that fucking interaction is, like, he goes, I'd rather just, he's like, I'd rather just, like, sit around, he said, I'd rather just sit in my apartment, or sit in an apartment and play Xbox Live than something. I don't, probably then fucking, like, apply himself. It's probably how he got there. I mean, I'm not one of those people that thinks, like, homeless people are just lazy, but in, around, in this particular neighborhood, I mean, fuck, man. Oh, you're like, fuck. Yeah, well, dude, you go to Daisy Fresh, so you're in, aren't you, is Daisy Fresh Peoria, Illinois, right? I mean, you're close enough to Chicago, bro. Okay, so you go to Niagara Terminals. Dude, are you, have you had any sanctioned, like, you want to be an MMA fighter, right? Not jiu-jitsu? Like, obviously, like, have you had any sanctioned fights? Cause, like, bro, if you're, what belt are you at jiu-jitsu, or like what, like how many years experience you have, like Muay Thai, like that type of shit. Cause, but if you're good, bro, you should fucking maybe think about moving, or just getting yourself, like, cause like you go. My friend John, that's a professional MMA fighter, he used to go to jiu-jitsu tournaments in Vegas, and then, he had his first sanctioned fight, like a while back, but, he's 2-1, but, he walks around about like anywhere from like 205 to 210, but he fights at 185. The one fight he lost was a short notice 205 fight, and he just got laid on by the dude. But 170 is a tough division, bro. But, I walk around at like 170. I'm 6'2.5". If I were fucking, I never would. Just like, I'm 32. I'm off my shit. Like, I'm off my shit, like, compared to a professional fighter. Like, like street fight with some asshole fucking rocking shit. But, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I'd be like Jalen Turner, bro, like at 155, or Charles Johnson at 145, like just weight bullying the fuck out of people. I would have to, right? You haven't had a sanctioned fight, at match, really? A title fight for your debut? Wow. Is he? Dude, be careful you're not getting played, but because that sounds dope. Oh, you have a shitload of NAGA belts, okay. Alright, that's cool. Do you, like a title, like, so did he give you any kind of timeline for that? Because, like, time becomes the enemy, if you're not, ready, right. Well, which promotion, dude? I'm sure I know it, dude. You know, I do so much research, like, you know, for betting that, like, for betting and just because, you know, I'm into the sport, obviously. Dude, I've seen, dude, I've had to VPN, dude, for the fucking guy, Mongolian dude that I kept calling Genghis Khan, that lost by fucking split decision last Saturday. You know what I had to, like, I had to fucking, I had to use a VPN to be in Indonesia, you know, to see any of that guy's regional shit. Which gym does Charles Johnson go to? NFA. Okay, I know NFA. Who's the champion at 170 of NFA? You're basically calling him out, right? That's dope, dude. Seriously. Yeah, alright, so Goated MMA is calling out the fucking the welterweight champion of fucking NFA. So pretty much, dude, you're saying that, like, you're coming for his belt, that he's just keeping it warm for you and shit, right? It's a yes, right? Dude, let's get you a fucking UFC contract, man. I mean, it's like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, getting your first ranked opponent at 170. Wolves, then. You went to high school. Who'd you go? You went to high school with who? With the NFA champion at 170 or Charles Johnson? I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, baby. It doesn't matter if you went to high school with him or not, dude. Like, look how. I mean, dude. That was Pavlovich's attitude going into the Volkov fight. Like, you know, it's like we're both like fucking Drago-looking Russians, man. Like, why are we in this fight with each other? Hey, what's up, fucking dickhead? Oh, fuck you, huh? How you doing, man? From the person from, like, Cyprus or wherever the fuck you're from. Sharpen my arsenal. Yeah, dude, I mean, do it up, man. Go spar with Charles Johnson. That's probably a good idea. Yo, you should Moveda. Bro, fuck you. Like, what do you got, dude? Say like, where do you wake up, man? I'm fucking low on patience, right? Well, the offer has to come, dude, you know? Or, I mean, if you, like, really, dude, honestly, the path to, I mean, I always, you know, I mean, my friend John's, like, you know, my closest friend who's, like, currently active MMA fighter, but, like, you know, and he'll probably be, his next fight will probably be LFA, you know, because they're out here a lot, but, like, oh, my friend Nat in the UK, though, he's a K1 kickboxer, but he's gonna be on Karate Combat. Maybe on the same card as Robelis de Spain, actually. I'm pretty sure they are on the same card. Actually, wait, no, they're not, no, they're not. I think he's on the one after, but, I mean, they're not the same weight class anyway, but... my soul hurts Western Mass Climber because, you know, yet another fucking, you know, just, like, hook up last night, and, you know, I'm still fucking crashing out over my breakup, and it's my ex-girlfriend, fucking ex-girlfriend, birthday on November 30th, and there's not even a fucking UFC card, of course. See, the thing about that is, like, people Yeah, bro, I'm literally buying cigarettes right now.
Michael, how are you?
Pretty good, man. That's a lie. I'm terrible.
How can I help you, sir?
You can help me by selling me some cigarettes, man. Like that's probably all you can do.
What kind of cigarettes, sir?
Marlboro Reds, please.
How many?
How many? We sell cartons here? Yeah, 1, 2.
How many?
Like, yeah,
Oh,
really.
yeah, that's called 20, okay.
Yeah,
Is
like
there
you're trying.
anything else?
Nah, it's California, man. What the fuck is a
I know
carton?
it's not British, just a 20 pack.
Yeah, well, yes. I'm aware that there's 20 cigarettes in the pack. Yeah, Frozen Chalice, yes. People have asked me this. So Musical sent me the audio because I couldn't find it when people were telling me about it, right?
There you go, sir. Thank you very much, young
Yeah,
man.
no problem, dude.
Thanks for coming. New
Oh
York
shit, I'm
man.
sorry, dude. I need a lighter.
Lighter?
Yeah,
or you
lighter.
want matches?
A lighter.
Which one, boss?
Fucking big lighters.
Are you from New York?
Yeah, how do you know?
Yeah, I can tell your face.
You can tell by my face that I'm
Yeah,
from New
I don't
York.
know how. I'm the magician.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder what if I actually looked good right now. I wonder what state you'd think I was from. Fucking yeah. What wrong state, Western Mass. If I was in, I would absolutely buy a carton. Western Mass climber, just based off your like your
Thank you, sir.
yeah, take it easy, man. Based off your tag, like your name. Dude, I do. I just gave, dude, you hit my live stream, you just missed me fucking donating a cigarette to a fucking white homeless person. I say white homeless person because, like, the only time you're gonna see a homeless person in the neighborhood I'm walking through right now is, What? Oh, sorry, Frozen Chalice, yeah. I saw Emma, so I heard the audio. And yeah, he's like, why is this fentanyl addicted? Dude, he crashed. Dude, I broke him, I feel like, and I don't even know what I did. Like, what did I say to him? What did I say about him? Like, I'll go, and I've been saying, like, can I go live with the dude? Like, people need to hit me up when he's live next, and I'll happily discuss it with him. I don't really have a problem with him. Although I did hear that he let Fight Fairy get doxxed alive, but I didn't know that at the time. Based off your name, Western Mass Climber, I'm guessing you're from somewhere where cartons, where I'd save money buying cartons. Like if I was like in your fucking hometown or whatever, if I stocked up on like fucking cartons, I'd wind up saving money, is what I was gonna say. Yeah, and I'm a New York face too, according to that dude. MMA Contra, right? So he said, oh yeah, no, he was crying and screaming and hitting his desk in the fucking audio. And like, it was like he's like, this fucking guy, and like, I don't even know what I said. Like, I mean, what did I say that made him like cry and scream and abuse his staff or whatever? Like, I don't think did I really ever go up on him hard? Oh, gee, what's up, Jesus? Oh, dude, Frozen Chalice, I'm from New York, bro. What do you think? I don't know that? Dude, you used to put a fucking 50 cents on the fucking counter for a Newport 100. I still get the itch for Newport 100s like once every like full moon or so, Like, but they don't say that's a New York thing, man. Wait, you're from LA though, right? Or you live here? I think you talked about that, right? If I'm not mistaken. I try to remember. Oh, yo, these two guys are yelling at each other in traffic. Hold up. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Damn. I wish I was closer to the corner. I don't have the energy to go run, follow them, spectate. You saw some stories in Vegas. Oh yeah, dude, in Vegas everything's fucking for sale. It's just a question of like how much money, dude. But the thing is, dude, it's like in Vegas, it's like you know, it's like you have to sort of agree. It's like, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're making me want to go to Vegas. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, fuck Thanksgiving. I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving growing up because there's no Thanksgiving in Italy. And even though, like, you know, I lived there, I only lived there for 4 years as a kid. My family never sort of made that transition. I mean, I was aware of Thanksgiving, but it's not like it's not like, oh God, there's a hole in my heart. I mean, there's a hole in my heart for sure, where my ex-girlfriend used to be. But for real, I'm trying to fill with empty sex with fucking girls like the one last night. GTA in real life, yeah. Yeah, were you the one that said that originally? Ugh. Dude, I had some fucking dairy-ridden bullshit to eat like yesterday. My sinuses have been clogged ever since. Alright. Reset. No, it's not a reset. I'm still in this fucking nihilistic chasm. God. What do you mean hit the gym sometime, buddy? I was at Muay Thai 3 days ago. Yo, you're finally dude, Jesus, Story and Talmud. Did I break you? You're off your soapbox, dude? Life is meaningless and we're all gonna die. Hope you're doing great. Hit the gym, take care. Bro, you're always like, where's the, come on, I want a parable or a fucking, you know, some, like, you know, some weird cryptic shit, like, you know, like usual. I like you, dude, by the way. Jesus, Story and Talmud. Like, I do. I like your commitment to, like, proverbs and bullshit. I mean, I guess you're a human. What you just showed right now is that you're a human being, so, like, that's all good. Like, not everyone can keep their, not everyone can be MMA clown show, to bring it back to that, and, you know, and maintain the same fucking, like, you know, shtick. I mean, apparently he can't either, because he crashed out hard, yelling about me. I don't even know what I did to him. Yeah, he got, like, I mean, the fact that he said I was like, I mean, the dude's crashed me. It's like this fentanyl addicted fag. It's like, yeah, bro, for sure, bro, I'm addicted to fentanyl. I mean, him and No Chill, because that was what it was. Someone in my chat, I was live, and someone was saying that No Chill and Musical had been on the dude's live stream, like, in the same episode. I was like, that's, alright, let me find that, you know? So people gave me the timestamp. Yeah, Western Mass Climber. I mean, not to continuously bring up Musical, which is, I think Joe Hogan said that I can't ever go a second without. It's like, I mean, it's like, you know, Musical mentioned that like, I'll alternate holding cigarettes. You understand ladder, you understand wake up, I repeat, and watch sunsets. How do I watch sunsets and stay under, like, watch? So you're basically telling me to do ketamine, right? I mean, dude, I have DMT. I mean, I've done DMT, obviously, but I have DMT and I have ketamine. I go to ketamine therapy, actually, but I also have powder ketamine, which I'm not addicted to any drugs, though. So it's like, I mean, I do them when it's fucking, you know, when it's that kind of night, but, you know. Oh, yeah, good looks, dude. Peace. Yeah, I get it now, dude. Stay underwater and watch sunsets and stay underwater. Fucking, in other words, fucking hop in that K-hole. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. So anyway, so I've been, so I put a fucking poll up on my community tab, who you guys think is gonna win the main event of 310. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that, like, I I mean, who knows in this fucking life? I mean, Wang Kong just took the obvious and made it fucking bullshit by losing. So, but I was gonna say that it's like, I don't know if Pantoja versus Kai Ashigura is a lock in a betting sense necessarily. I had to do a lot more research on Ashigura. Yeah, it's a little early, and I have like an extra week, obviously, but, you know, as opposed to like with most cards. But I definitely want to go like I want to be as, because like that last card last weekend. I mean, you guys, if you followed my betting advice and round robin the shit, you still should have broken even. Which is like, which honestly is my main concern. You know. My main concern first and foremost, and then, you know, when it comes to this channel, because, I mean, not just obviously not just for myself, but like, I actually do care about you guys not losing money, and also, you know, it's like, you know, it's how I fucking, you know, because last weekend, what did I get? I think I went 8 for 13 on last weekend's card, which honestly is like, I mean, looking at UFC predictions tracker's video, and he emailed me finally, so he is gonna fucking start incorporating my shit, my betting. He's gonna incorporate me into like his you know, his predictions tracking, which I mean, that guy's doing God's work, so like, you know. But anyway, yeah, no, I was looking at his video after, you know, that he made, like, to see, like, you know, who on YouTube least correct, most correct. And I mean, so dude, some people went like 2 for 13. It's like, how the fuck did you only get 2 fights right? I mean, even on that card, it's like, I mean, that's rough. I mean, there were enough locks where, I mean, everyone got fucked on Kong, I'm pretty sure, but like, I mean, who the fuck predicted Gabriela Fernandez to win that? She sucks. Like, that never should have happened. And then Fang losing was a stupid upset that never should have happened. And then the rest of the thing was like updates on her hospital fucking visit. Well, no, that's not true. That was it was a really good card though, for sure. I mean, and that's what I was saying beforehand. Thoughts on Jan winning? Which Jan do you mean, Dolphin? The Jan in the co-main or Peter Jan? Because only one of them did I pick correctly. Thoughts on him winning? I think Piotr Jan, honestly. So where when I picked Figueiredo, my thinking was that striking wise, he's almost where he needs to be to like match Jan, but the way that Jan's takedowns are very, very against the guy, like, so like, you know, and it's like a lot of people only, you know, because a lot of people don't do real research. I mean, and then, you know, if they even watch back any fights, it's only going to be like the last maybe 1, 2, 3 fights, right? So like, you know, I mean, I tend to go hard with research, but you know, regardless, what, you know, Jan's fight before this was against Song Yadong, and, you know, against Song Yadong, I mean, he really just outmatched him, but his takedowns in particular, he was very takedown heavy, you know, in the Yadong fight, because you know, I mean, you know, I'd give Yadong the first round, right, and it was basically that. So the way that Jan's you know, like, takes people down a lot of the time is like he'll be very close to them, and he'll go into like a 3-piece combination and then grab somebody and take them to the ground. And, you know, my thinking was like, okay, do that to try, like, you might land those 3 strikes on Figueiredo and get him to the ground, but then on the ground you saw Figueiredo get back to his feet, you know, and I figured that Jan would, you know, or that Figueiredo would match him on strikes, you know, like, not number wise, but like the striking would be about even, you know, And so Jan would go to takedowns, and then Figueiredo would scramble, and his jiu-jitsu would fucking thrive. And Jan would take Figueiredo where he took Yadong, and Figueiredo would actually thrive there. I mean, obviously it's more complicated than that, but yeah, no, Peter Yan looks great. He looks fucking great, and I think he's back in a certain. I think after a very close loss to Aljo, and what I consider to be a robbery loss against O'Malley, Yan, he fucking, he's like, he goes fuck this, and he really showed out against Song Yadong, and then Figueiredo's a much tougher fight. I mean, and I think that it was the hardest fight Figueiredo's ever had, to be honest. I mean, definitely a bantamweight, obviously, but I mean, you could say Moreno and everything, but it's like we're talking about 135 Figueiredo, and yeah, Jan is no joke. He's fucking, and I would like to see a rematch against O'Malley because I think he got robbed. Sex, yes. Dude, I fucking had sex last night, alright? And not even good, I mean, not even bad sex, but it's like the emptiness afterwards, the day after. It's like, damn, I miss my fucking girlfriend. I mean, it's one of those things, dude. It's like, it's a lonely experience because it's like most guys are, a lot of my friends don't fucking, they're like, dude, what are you complaining about? I haven't gotten laid in however long. And I'm like, yeah, bro, but my soul is dog shit. You don't get it. All right, well, you get to fuck people more, and you'll feel better. It's like, I do think Figueiredo would. I think Figueiredo would beat O'Malley. I also think Jan beats O'Malley in a rematch. I don't see people. A lot of people think that I just hate on O'Malley. I don't. I mean, he's a great kickboxer, and he's got good enough takedown defense. Obviously not for Merab, right? I mean, Merab. See, and what a lot of people don't understand about Merab is that the dude's cardio is fucking insane, and so Merab doesn't shoot takedowns to get a submission. He doesn't necessarily even shoot takedowns to get them. He'll shoot takedowns on you to fucking wear you out. He'll shoot 30 takedowns on you in fucking 10 minutes. But as soon as O'Malley got taken to the ground by Merab, he was fucked. He was just fucked. Merab was kissing his head and he gave up the 5th round because he didn't give a shit. He was fucking taunting him by then. Merab O'Malley 2 doesn't exactly make no sense. Yeah, dude, I'm circumcised. What do you think? Dude, I mean, it would be borderline unbelievable for me to not be circumcised and be hooking up with people with any amount of regularity. I think. So yes. With Merab, it's more about making. Wait, hold on. Let me be. Dolphi said, "How would I see Jan Umar going?" Umar, dude, Umar's unstoppable in terms of. I mean, Umar's just that's a whole next level of just being well-rounded and also being peak fucking level. It's just in another league. Obviously Jan is a great striker, but the song fight made me forget just how good. Yeah, first rate negativity, true, but a lot of people don't realize how good Figueiredo is too. I think Figueiredo I think he did really well on the feet, actually. I think he looked really good, against Jan. A lot of people were predicting a finish and shit, an early one, and Figueiredo in that first round, dude, he almost submitted him, but he got a little overzealous. I mean, let me not say that. That's bullshit. He didn't get overzealous, but okay. So Joe Hogan with Merab, it's more about making him stop shooting the takedowns in general. Yeah, you're right, Joe Hogan. You're right. So the Marlon Moraes fight against Merab, right? Where Moraes almost finished Merab in that first round, right? Or so people say. Like, it would appear at first glance that Merab, like, was rescued by the fucking bell. What I believe, honestly, is that Merab's thing is that, like, because people go, oh, he doesn't get finishes. Well, he knocked out Marlon Moraes in the second round because in the first round, the dude made himself, Marlon Moraes revealed himself to be, a guy that was gonna, like, grab and try to fight, like, he's gonna try to finish you. So Merab's like, all right, motherfucker, if I have to finish you to win this fight, I'm gonna do it. And he can just do it. But in terms of, stopping him from shooting tape, that's a good point, actually, Joe Hogan. That is a very good point because, like, if you think about how many, it's like he couldn't take Jose Aldo down. I don't think he landed a single takedown, but he shot like 50, right? And his, it just blows the cardio out on his opponent, So I mean, I think that would be the key to beating Rob, and but it's like who could actually do that is the question, and it's probably just Umar, and that's a maybe, right? Umar versus Merab is a fucking very, very hard fight to fucking predict. But yeah, I mean, I don't see anybody but Umar being able to really figure out that strategy. But you are correct. That's a good point. Well, obviously you're a porn actress, so obviously, right? Western Mass Climber, that's a funny thing to say. I ain't cut and had nothing but raving reviews. Bro, I'm not saying you can't fuck if you're not circumcised. I'm saying, like, I was joking, dude. Some dude asked me if I'm circumcised on my live chat, dude. It says way more about him than it does about you or me. Never make straight bets. That's right, Cheddarhead. What did you do? What did you fucking do, bro? Come on. Did you really... You made a straight bet, didn't you? Figgy overrated. Bro, no, Figueiredo's not overrated. He was not struggling. He knocked Cheeto down for the first time in Cheeto's whole career. O'Malley couldn't do that in 5 rounds. O'Malley was basically doing bag work against Cheeto, who, like, had nothing back, and he couldn't put him on his ass. Figueiredo did it with a body shot. Come on. Like, oh, you love the bro, my hair's like, bro, I woke up at this fucking bitch's place and rolled out, dude. It's not like I didn't put time into my hair. Like, Jesus. Figgy over, oh my God. Knocked out. Yeah. So, Merab is such a bad matchup for Jan. His high guard leaves him so vulnerable. To take down, he's a bad matchup for Jan. Yeah, I mean, whether it's his high guard or whether it's just, I mean, Merab's so strong too. You got to realize, like Jan, the way Jan sets up takedowns is he's so close to somebody, you can just grab their body and throw them sideways, like almost. The way Merab just dives, like he's diving into a fucking pool a lot of the time, like. I have bouncy balls. Reyes plus Landler plus Weidman plus Bryce plus Mozart plus Mendoza plus 881. Weidman actually. Honestly, like just a preview of my sort of where I'm at right now in terms of like my picks for 310. Of course I'm picking Dominic Reyes to issue some rough justice to Anthony Smith. Nate Landwehr. Fucking forget who his opponent is, but looking at that fight preliminarily, I remember picking him. Eric Anders, I picked to beat Weidman before that fight was moved. I think that's going to be a boring fight, but I think Anders is going to hold him against the cage and like just, sort of just wrestle him. Like I see that fight going like Eric Anders versus Jamie Pickett, because he's going to take Weidman down and just lay it. I mean, he might shift around and move and wriggle and look like he's attempting something, but God, It's one of those girls that she was still in her makeup. She's one of those girls that like goes up on Hollywood Boulevard and dresses up like a. I think she's supposed to be Mamie Van Doren, the '50s actress. But she was still in her makeup, but she just had the energy of like, long day. I'm walking my dog with her fucking G-string and fucking makeup and her fucking retarded, preposterous tit job. I mean, kind of like the government last night a little bit. I mean, okay, all right, Reyes. All right, so I think Weidman does lose to Andrews. Bryce Mitchell, dude. Bryce Mitchell is, because of the fucking Emmett fight. Bryce Mitchell's underrated. People forget that he beat Dan. People forget, man. Yeah, I know. People forget that he beat Dan Ige pretty recently, and that fight was, that was Movsar definitely beats. See, Movsar might be the only problem for right now for Ilya in the featherweight division, because of how bad a matchup it is, given Movsar's style. I'd like to see. I know that Movsar is gonna beat Sterling. What I want to see out of Movsar is the fucking finish, though. Because if he beats Aljo both dominantly and before the fucking judges can say shit, or he just beats him so dominantly by decision that that it's like people have to marvel at it. I mean, I think that after Diego Lopez, maybe also after Volkanovski, it's hard to say. I think Diego Lopez deserves a title shot, but maybe Volkanovski. They do Topuria Volkanovski too, just because Volkanovski finally gets like his day in court after having had enough time finally for a full camp. Movsar definitely wins. Pantoja. So I think Pantoja beats Asagura because, honestly, dude, I was talking to my friend who's pretty well versed in UFC and MMA and shit, about the fact that Pantoja's fights as champion are so don't forget. So it's like he fought his first fight with Royval before he was champion. Pantoja would finish people more often than not, and then he won the belt. I think he, being the champion, I think he fights a lot more cautiously and carefully, which is why a lot of people bitch about his fights not being particularly exciting and shit. But the Usyk fight was pretty good, and I think also the flyweight division, bro. It's like I think Dana White's always had like an issue with the flyweight division. I mean, from fucking Demetrius Johnson over to giving Usyk a title shot, kind of out of just off a fucking first round or second round knockout. To announcing to giving Kai Ashigura a title shot for his first UFC fight. I could because there's such a good chance. I mean, there's too much of a chance, even though it's probably not gonna happen, that Ashigura does some fucking crazy fucking illegal shit and just gets the first Jan Sterling fight. Even though I know they changed the rules and all that shit, but they didn't change all the rules, And Kai Ashigura, he's a really good fighter, but I don't think he beats Pantoja. I think Pantoja's, Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry. I don't think he beats Pantoja. I think Pantoja fights very, very cautiously as champion, and I think I also think Pantoja's a bit underrated, to be honest. Same Western all-natural. You lost Cheddarhead. Why would you bet $1,000 on Figueiredo? He wasn't even, dude. Don't make straight bets. I mean, don't gamble it first and foremost. If you're not gonna listen to me and you're gonna gamble, don't make straight bets. Don't bet over-unders, right? Definitely don't do it on someone who I know it's like I'm not fucking be-all end-all, although I can say as a semi-professional gambler who's up a good six figures this year to date off UFC alone, that I might have a couple of things figured out. If you're gonna bet the fucking, I don't know what kind of money you're working with, but you know, I didn't mean to say bet the ranch, like, you know, like all you got's $1,000, but like if you're gonna bet $1,000 straight on someone, maybe pick one of the locks that I picked for my round. Actually, don't make straight bets ever. Don't do that. Stop. Like, I don't know who you know who hit big one time Cheddarhead where you're just chasing that, like Martingale style. For those of you who don't know what Martingale is, it's a proven losing strategy with gambling, where people do. You see it a lot when people play roulette. You'll see people go like, all right, like I got. So let's say you had $1,000, right? You go into a casino and like go to the roulette table. All right, you pick your color, red or black, right? There's no skill in roulette, but what you can do is you can control your odds, right? So like obviously your odds of winning are reduced with the payout going up. That's basically how it fucking works with anything. But you know, if you pay, so if I bet on red 25, right? I mean the odds of me hitting that are fucking drastically reduced into basically I'm assured not to win. But if it miracle happens and it hits, I get the payout's huge, right? I think it's usually 1 to 1 or 2 to 1, almost never 2 to 1 actually. If you bet on just one color or the other, right? And then you can bet on like, I mean, don't play roulette though; it's stupid. But martingale is where, so for example, you're at a roulette table, so you got $1,000. You're like, all right, 100 on black, you lose. All right, 200 on black, you lose again. 400 on black, right? Where you keep doubling down to chase your win to try to break it, you know. And that's what a lot of people do with straight bets. I did not consent to my circumcision. Neither did I, bro, but like that doesn't mean I fucking I want my foreskin back. Like, no, I don't. Dude, there's a YouTube video that my friend, who's like kind of a sick fuck, I mean both of us are actually, showed me about this fucking weird, this crazy weird gay guy that like, you know, started he became more and more unhinged, and he started he had like a YouTube channel. He starts he started, you know, just all these Twitter posts and shit about like pedophile mutilators that circumcised him, ruining his life and shit. But really the guy was just in like student debt and he didn't want to get a job and shit. Who wants a linty dick? Is that like is that twang, British twang for fucking, you know, for fucking egg roll, anteater, fucking uncircumcised? I don't know, not me, dude. I don't want one. You mad cute. Alright, femme. Alright. At least you're caution with STDs since your experience. Yeah, dude, I am. This is not an STD, by the way. I cut myself fucking shaving. This is acne. But, like, the two of them together still don't make an STD, but people have been giving me shit. No, I am, dude. I get tested a lot. Alright, Bincon. I'm mad cute. You're gonna kiss me on the forehead and cuddle me to sleep. So you're gonna make me the O'Malley to your Marab is what you're telling me. I mean, you know, alright, bro. I mean, you know, if I ever encounter you in real life, I mean, probably shouldn't try that, but, you know. Is it true Erica gave me this shit? Yo, chill. Fucking no, it's not. It's not, that's not true. It's true. No, it's not. No, dude, I really did cut myself shaving. I do it. I have a spot under my fucking, like, over here where literally I cut myself shaving one time at like 19 years old, and this shit just reopens every time I shave. It's like, you know, it's, I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen with this, and not like deformed or whatever. I mean, I'm not deformed right now, but you know what I'm saying. Jesus fuck. Shed, you probably have lint on your dick without the hood. Ooh. Damn, Cheddarhead, that's a fight on my block, bro. Western Mass Climber swimming with sharks. Make you, oh, you want to make me exit? Bro, you're taking this whole, like, fucking prison shit to another place where it's like, it seems like you really want a relationship. Am I Catholic? Oh, is he Catholic? Dude, if you were raised Catholic, like, seriously, I mean, I was, and fucking trauma to prove it. And I mean, I do mean actual trauma. I don't mean like trauma like everybody says they have. Can't believe Weidman got an eye poke. Bro, I know, Jay. I know, man. I know. I mean, as much as Bruno Silva irritates me with just how shit he is at fighting, I mean, he didn't deserve to be almost blinded. I mean, Jesus fuck, dude. Weidman's, dude, fucking fuck Chris Weidman, seriously. Like, I mean, he's at best overrated. And I'm talking about even when he was champion. Like, like, fuck him and his fucked up leg. I hope Eric Anders, like, shows out like he never has in his entire career. Like, I hope he catches Chris Weidman's leg and fucking just downward elbows it, like, in the fucking side of his shin and snaps it like that one dude who died. Yeah, the dude who died, he didn't die from this, but the guy whose leg, like, got, like, rubber bent backwards in the UFC, and then, like, he died, like, years later of something else. Stop retracting messages. Speak your mind. Weidman by precise eye strikes. Yeah, that's the only way, dude. And it better. And this time it will be a disqualification because, like, fuck. Like, seriously, like, his fucking camp is working right now on fucking. It's like, all right, bro. Well, you gotta, It's like you gotta land the ring finger. It's like that. They won't catch you that way. We went back to the old gloves. Remember this. Remember, Chris. Remember, Chris. You want the irises, like, it's fucking. I'm gonna Landwehr versus probably Landwehr. Joe Hogan. Probably Landwehr. To be honest. I'm always fucking honest with it. Sorry. Just certain real, like, being on live stream has made me very, very aware of, like, just how many fucking sort of crutches, like, as, like, bridge between thoughts. I say constantly, like, and like, and all the whole shit, right? So, like, to be honest is to be reserved for something where I'm actually being candid about some shit that, like, it's like, all right, to be honest, right? Nobody beats Merab but maybe Umar. It would be an example. But yeah, no, I have Landwehr. Not indefinitely, not necessarily a lock at all yet. I mean, there's more research to be done on my end for that. Pantoja by RNC. Chiesa or Griffin? It's a tough one, dude. I've looked at it. Max Griffin's good. He is good. He's also got weaknesses. He's got weaknesses that, match up with one or two of Chiesa's strengths. I think, people don't realize how young Chiesa still is, like, in terms of, like, not being past his prime either. So that's a tough one, dude. I mean, I have looked at that. I mean, I could see it for Chiesa, but I could definitely see it for Griffin, you know what I mean? And there's, Chiesa, it's like, before the Tony Ferguson fight, which, you can't look at that and go, oh shit, like, because Tony Ferguson just exists to be like, he's like a fucking, it's like a training doll and for anyone for a BJJ gym or just like a fucking bag in a fucking, kickboxing gym. Like, at this point, praying that Pantoja's gotten old and gets chin, bro. Yeah, okay. For the first wave of negativity, you're talking about for the division, bro. But, like, I think, I was hoping Tetsuro Taira would be the guy to do that because he would have worked his way up to that. I mean, that he put up a huge, like, a very, very competitive fight against Royval. And, like, Royval, the fact that they announced, I guess they took a lot of shit. Somebody got shit for Urseg being given a title shot. And I think that Dana probably, I think he overthinks the fight, like, like he overestimates the need for, like, to infuse the flyweight division with, like, what he deems to be exciting fights. And like, so it's sort of a lot of shit, a lot of the matchups sort of backfire, but then again, it's like, okay, Royval's win over Moreno on the Mexican card was, that fight sucked, let's be honest, and fucking, and the Taira fight was dope, but he didn't win dominantly enough to earn No, the title shot was the only thing that surprised me was that they announced Ashigura Pantoja before that card was even over. I'm not a fan also of somebody being brought in from another promotion and being gifted a title shot right away. I think that that's pretty fucking stupid. I mean, you know, especially since the last few people they've brought over have like, yeah, I mean, especially Michael Venom Page being like the most disappointing, have been disappointing. But Harmu, Chiesa Griffin Ella battle of 2 years. Sure, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. 1K straight, got to be on a solid favorite. But then, dude, see, here's what: don't make straight bets because you're not. I mean, if you want to make straight bets after you lay your round robins, maybe 1 or 2 well-placed ones, yeah. But the returns are not. It's not only because it's stupid and you lose all your money if you all that shit. I mean, that's that's the main reason. But the other reason is that the payouts on a favorite are not going to be big, dude. Cheddarhead bet $1,000 on Figueiredo because he was an underdog and he's looking at he's eyeballing that payouts, but it's like, bro, you're not gonna get that money. If you put I mean, and then again, it's like someone put that same, somebody bet the ranch on Kong expecting to make whatever, if they bet 10,000 on Kong to make to make maybe whatever, like $2,000 on their 10,000 for 12,000 payout on 10,000, and they lost all their money. So it's like straight bets on MMA when it's one person. Like on sports, things are different. But it's like this last card is a huge example of why not to make straight bets. You use Kyrgo? Good man, dude. Kyrgo's solid. Bet US, I use So for UFC, I typically use BetUS for my round robins and for subsequent parlays, and I'll use Kyrgo for specific, for example, Kyrgo has options and I mean I shouldn't be talking about this because you guys shouldn't I don't encourage gambling, but I do say only use Kyrgo.com and BetUS.com. They're the only sites that don't have back end bullshit that will fuck you algorithmically. Kyrgo has, for example, on Bilal Edwards, right? Tom Aspinall's in the co-main, and I bet on him to win by this is way subsequent from my round robins. I use Kyrgo to bet on him so it's like Tom Aspinall wins by knockout in less than half a round. So the 2 minutes and 30 seconds or less, or actually 2:29 or less. Kyrgo has shit like that. And they really do they're very solid in terms of their they have the house edge like any other online casino, but or any casino in general, but they really don't have any bullshit. They don't shill fucking sign up bonuses. They don't fucking put all this bullshit in your face when you first make an account. I mean, they're very straight up and they're pretty much the only ones that are that straight up. BetUS is too software wise, but on BetUS you will still see a bunch of offers for sign up bonuses and referral bonuses, and those bonuses come in the form of free play money, which is not convertible until you turn it into a shitload more, and it can restrict getting those bonuses or agreeing to them will often restrict your ability to request payouts. But one thing about BetUS is that they don't have. The two things that make it also that make it the only other solid online casino are that they don't have algorithmic software to fuck you or secretly do shit that stops you from getting a payout or stops you from winning. And also, if you call them, they will be on the phone with you in real time, walking you through payout requests, walking you through uploading money, walking you through everything. And they've never it's I've used them for years. They've never given me a problem. And I've had friends who are we'll say tech savvy. One of them may or may not be a fucking gray hat hacker. Look into their software, from every possible fucking angle, and they're solid. So, LOL, the martingale strat. I thought invented it when I was 12, only to find out later. Yeah, bro. First wave negativity. No, you didn't invent it, bro, and it's a proven losing strategy. Don't do it. If your fans see you, do you recommend going up to you or gonna pull out a knife? I'm not gonna pull a knife on anybody except maybe that fucking dude that wanted to, like, cuddle me to bed. Wait, or if that was a, I mean, imagine if that was, what was that guy's name? Like Bing Khan or some shit? Like 10 minutes ago or whatever.
Enter the number of bags you
Imagine if that was a
your
girl
total is
and like a hot girl, like a really
If you
hot
have
girl.
coupons, press
Like,
coupon.
imagine if that was my
Otherwise,
ex.
select your method of payment.
I would be so happy. Dude, what is with these fucking... God damn it, Roush, why haven't you updated your card machines? Hold on. Use chip reader, I'm trying, but it's fucking...
System processing. Swipe or insert card and follow
Give me some
instructions
cash
on
back,
pin
why
pad.
not? Sup, Gilly? What's up, dude? You can't imagine Chiesa winning another fight? Bro, I mean, that, you know, what was the fight? And then he came back against, was it Kevin Holland? Or, wait, no, Kevin Holland beat him, actually. Yeah. I mean, I'm leaning towards Max Griffin for that fight. It's just that, like, I don't want to be too over, you know, I don't want to be like, all right, Max Griffin wins, let's move on until I do more research. Because I have, like, an extra week, and, you know, I really want to go. I'd like to, like, you know, because I've swept 4 cards total this year, but, you know, I've only had my channel since October, so...
Remember to take your receipt and your change.
307 was the first prediction video I made. And I mean, my round robins, all 5 round robins hit for 307. They all hit for Royval Tyra. All but 1 hit for 308, but that didn't matter because you still broke even plus profit. That's kind of the point of round robins. Let's see. What was after that? They all hit for Moreno Albazi. And they definitely, I was 1 fucking fight from sweeping. I mean, you could go back and look at it. I was all, you know, because now I'm accountable, right? Which I want. Like, I want accountability. Like, I wish, you know, I made that whole fucking video about that. You know, what was it? It was, fuck me, Magny versus Pratis, holy shit. Oh, but yeah, I went 11 for 12 on that because that short little fuck was too hesitant for too long. I recommend anyone who sees me in public and knows me from YouTube, which is fucking hard to imagine, but, you know, if that happens, yeah, come up to me. Be like, hey, Gio, or hey, Giuliano, or hey, Gilly, if you fucking insist. Thoughts on Ian Gary not letting his wife's ex-husband... Wait, on letting his wife... Oh, you're asking me about the cuck shit? Dude, I think Ian Gary's a great fighter. Outside the octagon, dude, the guy's the most pathetic fucking person I've ever seen. Well, no. He's not in the top 50, but he's still pathetic in his relationship. But also, you gotta realize about Ian Gary, right? I mean, people think Sean Strickland's, like, retarded because, like, he, you know, but Sean Strickland's actually a pretty clever guy and he's pretty smart. He really is. Like, he has, like, in terms of native intelligence, you know what I mean? And, like, he made that one video where he said that Ian Gary was a victim, and in a sense, that is true. Like, Layla Machado, she fucking, you know, I mean, people talk about, like, you know, she's like, oh, the How to Be a Wag thing was satire. And yes and no, but the thing about and Musical made he did that he tweeted something about how there's a video of her hugging Ian Gary and she's like making sure she knows where the cameras are and like, you know, how like shit like that, you know, and like, I mean, the woman is just obviously a fucking grifter, you know, and it's like, you know, and like, it's not hard for somebody like that to, you know, she gets with a dude who's like, I mean, Ian Gary, like, you know, he's not a bad looking guy, but the dude's like kept it in the gym and, you know, probably not a lot of sexual experience when he met her. And all the fucking porn that he watched, like, she did whatever the fuck, dude. She fucking, you know, sucked his balls while jerking him off. She fucking, she went fucking knuckle deep in his asshole, like, you know. just everything until he's like, fuck it, let me, and then she's like, come in me, and he just fucking, he just let it rip, and then fucking, you know, now he's got kids with her, and, you know, and they're not only romantically entangled, she has him by the mind, and so, you know, whatever fucking bullshit personal life things like she has going on with her ex-husband to where, you know, he's even in the picture, like Ian Gary's gonna be he's gonna be okay with anything. He's gonna be okay with anything she says. Now, does that affect his like game plan for fights? I seriously doubt it, because she wouldn't be able to, basically Layla Machado loses if Ian Gary's career starts to go bad, right? Like, she does. And so, you know, like Ian Gary becoming the champion is the biggest thing for him and the biggest thing for her, because like, bro, it's like she obviously she was out earning him when they first met, but she bet on the right horse to, you know what I mean, like, I mean, well, actually, I mean, he's about to fight Shavkat and lose, so anyway, sorry, I let that go. Let's go. I try to give Not in the AM, bro, his due responses. Can't imagine Kia, stop Kelly. The sign-up bonuses are so funny. I decided to read the terms. Yeah, bro. All you gotta do is like, yeah, of course, sign-up bonuses exclusively exist to fuck you and your friend that you. Or well, I mean, same thing with referral bonuses. Sign-up bonuses, referral bonuses, they're all bullshit, dude. And I mean, you should only be using Kirgo and BetUS. BetUS though, they'll level with you on the phone, dude. If you're talking, like, I remember like 3 years ago, I'm on the phone with BetUS, right? And it's like, also, you can have an account manager. You can you can request an account manager. Like, it doesn't even matter how much money you're uploading or not. Like, you don't. Jesus fucking Christ. I like dirt bikes, but like, that shit was annoying. Sorry. Alright, dude. You get it. You can fucking go. Like, I could do that same shit, bro. Knock it off. Starting a live stream in public. Fucking everybody get in line. No, what was I saying? Yeah, sign up bonuses and referral bonuses. Oh yeah, but BetUS, I remember I was on, it doesn't matter what I'm saying about BetUS is like, they'll, like, you call them and they'll do they'll walk you through anything in real time. They'll deal with any problems. They'll even make exceptions to rules to keep you, you know, with them, and not the way that, you know, but it's like to keep you with them, but also it's like not so that they can fuck you later. Like, they operate in a very, I mean, their business model, you know, as far as that is very, you know, straight up. And you can, if you're talking to a guy on, you know, if you're on the phone with BetUS because, like, you know, something's fucking up, or like you don't know how to do something, and they walk you through it, well, go, hey, you know, like, you know, they're gonna tell you, you know, you might have been on the phone with them for like 45 minutes, finally you get your shit worked out because it's complicated, right? And they assign you, and you can say, like, hey, whatever your fucking name is, like, hey, do you want, like, you know, like, yo, thanks for helping me out, dude. Do you want to be my account manager? Of course they'll say yes. They'll give you a 4-digit code, and then that's your guy. Like, you know, when you call them, I mean, already when you call BetUS, dial 7001, and it'll take you right to a person. Because when you first call them, it's like, you know, welcome to BetUS, the blah blah blah. But like, just 7001, and they'll start, you know, and you got a human being, 24 hours a day, like. I do recommend it. They don't fucking sponsor me. I don't make anything off of them except what I fucking, except my bets pay out, obviously. But, yeah, no, BetUS does not sponsor me. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, nor am I affiliated with Kirgo.com. You know, I've never been accused of that, except by that fucking Irish guy when he was crashing out, grasping at straws. But, anyway. You think you see me in LA? Oh, which club, bro? It's probably highly possible. Jay, I'm talking to you. You thought you saw me in a club in LA? I mean, you could either. Neil Magny. What's your question, bro? What about him? Gary is vegan still, or no? Also, his nutritionist is his wife. Yeah, I know that about his wife's ex. I mean, dude, the vegan thing is stupid. Veganism is actually, I mean, okay, so like most vegans are lazy in terms of like vegans will eat like chips and shitty food and like tofu, which is awful for you. I mean, you know, it's very hard to be you have to be, if you're a vegan and you're trying to be like a professional athlete, you have to be twice as fucking on top of shit as you already would, which is a lot in most athletic arenas. Like, you know, I mean, because like protein and also carbs, like, you know, it's like, I mean, you know, carbs spike your energy level, and not refined carbohydrates, obviously, which are bad for you, confectionery shit and all that. Mm, but shit, you know, like and that people don't realize too about vegetables that, like, if you grill vegetables, right, it cooks out like 95% of the enzymes that make vegetables, like, you know, shit you actually want in your body. You know, it's like, if you can eat, like, if you're eating raw, if you go eat like raw carrots and celery, like and like you're not a person that's like on like like in the United States, bro, like fucking I mean, I'm pretty sure I got this. I did. Okay, so here, disclaimer really quick, right? Fucking Joe Rogan's podcast, right? Honestly, I'm like, yeah, am I a fan of that shit? Yes, of course, dude. Joe Rogan's very open-minded when it comes to almost anything. I mean, except for that time Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 was on talking about aliens, and he's looking at fucking Jamie, like, smirking. And then they had Travis Barker on, and Barker's just like, yeah, he would always want to, like, go look for UFOs and shit. But no, it was he had this like who was it? It was like, I think it was like a couple that used to be like Wall Street or like White House, like political lobbyists in the U.S. And then they finally like stopped, and now they're like they're talking about nutrition and the corruption in American food, right? So like Subway, the brand, like Subway sandwiches, right? Their bread is, by sugar content, would be categorized as cake in Europe and Canada and shit, right? So it's like, we have bullshit food, we have shit food, like, you know, just like, you know, so you know, if you're not somebody who can, like, if you can't afford to like go get like grass-fed beef or like whatever, like, you know, I mean I don't cook ever, like, I've never in my life have I cooked for myself, which, because a lot of people think it's fucking cheaper to do that, or less expensive rather, to get groceries and shit. But like, living in New York, halal cars, right? Like lamb over rice and fucking gyros and shit. Gyros. I know they're actually pronounced gyros. Shit, you know, shit like that. It's like $7 for a fucking, for lamb gyro, and like that's how you see it. In LA, it's the same thing, except it's just taco trucks instead of, you know. And like, the quality of like food is actually not bad. Like, you know, in terms of protein, vegetables, you know, carbs from the pita bread. Thoughts on McGregor's 2 strokes are allowed on the road over there? 2 strokes? Thoughts on McGregor's case? What's he on trial for again? Is he on trial? Oh, the fucking DUI shit? I mean, he's guilty, obviously. I mean, you know. I mean, you know, I don't really care about Conor McGregor anymore. I mean, I find him amusing. I mean, I think he's overrated in terms of, you know, his like legacy. I mean, he's, you know, he made a lot of fucking money for the UFC. He made, dude, like, I mean, but like, who wasn't happy that Chandler McGregor as a main event got canceled for the second Pereira Yuri fight? I swept that card too. Swept, dusted. And MMA Guru and I had 8 disagreements. So, like, do the math on... I think I'm up on Guru, like, 35 or 36 by, you know, just year-to-date on picks, which is... I mean, I can't prove those numbers to be true outside of what's up since I started my channel, which I did. I mean, people have been asking me to do for a long time, or demanding that I do, to fucking prove that my strategy was real. Who's my favorite Muppet, RJ? Oh, God. My favorite Muppet. MMA Clown Show. Probably, that's a shitty joke, but yeah. My favorite Muppet. Let me remember I don't really remember the Muppets. I was never into them, bro. In Times Square in New York, people dressed as, like, Sesame Street characters. If you could find it, you could look up, like, New York Post. The New York Post has deliciously tasteless headlines. Like, my friend's old landlord fucking was a Hasidic Jew who just, like, would freeze his tenants in the winter and shit by turning the heat off. And he, you know, and Hasids, like, they're all addicted to hookers and gambling and shit. they have all these weird things that embarrass other Jews. Like they're like like they have to save their cum because it's like their life essence according to their religion, right? And they own a lot of property in Brooklyn and Queens. But this guy he was found burned alive basically in a dumpster by the Russian mob, and so they put his face on the cover, and the headline was "Who didn't want him dead?" There's another I know a lot about like true crime and like serial killers and shit. So there's this guy Ariel Castro was his name in Ohio, and he had kidnapped these 3 girls one at a time, and for like 10 years he had built like a walled off like fortress to keep them from escaping his house, and he would just like rape them and shit. Then one finally escaped, right? So he gets arrested. So now he's and whatever, he's like awaiting trial or sentencing or whatever. So he hung himself in his jail cell. So the fucking New York Post headline is "Hung Jury." Just a bunch of shit like that, right? So they also go, they find the most fucking insanely just graphic fucking twisted pictures and shit. So they had the people though in Times Square that are dressed as Sesame Street characters, like people from like Wisconsin go to New York City and they'll like give their kid, oh yeah, let the baby take a picture with fucking Big Bird or whatever. People don't realize that those aren't people that are like hired by anybody. Usually those people are fucking criminals or dope addicts or just otherwise not emotionally healthy people who are essentially not, you don't want to be around them. So the New York Post found a bunch of pictures of like guys with like one dude with his Elmo hat off shooting up like just like a lineup of the shit. So I just remembered that when you asked me about Muppets. I know Muppets and such and something. Wetback, Joe Rogan is a goofy. Oh, he's a goofy, huh? Wait, bro, what are you from O Block? You from fucking O Block, Wetback? Got fucking King Von. This big goofy nigga. Alright, so he promoted a video called 2 Guys, 1 Horse. Also, Joe Rogan yeah, dude, Strickland said he might abuse his staff, and then people fucking went rampant talking about how he abuses Jamie. I don't know. I have how the fuck would I know? You don't know either, though. You're saying he abuses Jamie, like if Jamie speaks out of turn, he gets... How's that abuse? If somebody speaks out of turn and you put them in their place, how is that abuse? Especially if that person's an employee of yours. What the fuck are you talking about, buddy? Dolphi, Kenny said Habib broke McGregor considering the case that coming out took place 2 months later after Habib. Habib definitely broke McGregor, dude. Of course he did. He broke McGregor in half, bro. He demoralized him in that fight. He didn't just, like, the fight, his finish was dominant, but he demoralized him. Like, when he's yelling, "Let's talk now," Dude, you know how much I wish he had fucking, like when he flying squirrel jumped, when Habib, like fucking jumped, like how fast he scaled the fucking octagon wall and fucking... the fence rather, and jumped at Dylan Dennis. You know how much I wish like he had paralyzed Dylan Dennis before they could get a hold of him, and somehow gotten away with it. They re-edited all the footage and made it look like someone else did it. McGregor lost a civil case. He was found liable for rape. Is that true? Is that true? How do I not, am I blanking on something I know about, or did I really just not know that? Liable for rape, liable for rape, if you're found guilty, dude, you don't, so a civil case is non-criminal, so, obviously a rape trial is a criminal case, so, we say he was found liable for rape, the only way that could happen in a civil suit would be not that he raped somebody, but that he, was responsible or irresponsible in whatever happened that facilitated somebody else raping somebody. I'm gonna say, unless I really just don't know. Look it up. Joe is a degenerate. How's a degenerate in what sense, dude? I bet he is. He's a fucking comic, dude. You know, dude. Every good, and he's not even that good of a comic, to be honest. Like on stage, he's way funnier, like on Opie and Anthony back in the day, and on his podcast, than he's ever been on stage. Like that's a fact. That's an undeniable fact. But like comics, like Doug Stanhope is a former fucking degenerate. Like so Jim Norton, you know, like any of them. Dave Attell, like any good comic is a fucking, you know, has a dark fucking soul and is usually pretty fucking smart too. Like good comics, not shitty ones. Mark Norman, like Ari Shaffir, like do you want? I mean, I'll keep like Bob Kelly, like whoever the fuck. I keep naming them. Sounds like your landlord. Who? Oh, you're talking about two-stroke dirt bikes. Where you, dude? Where do you live at Western Mass Climber? I made that joke about like how cartons of cigarettes are probably less, you know, probably save money, implying that you live like sort of out in the sticks, which is fine. I mean, like, you know, I plan on getting fucking land in Wyoming at some point. I like Buffalo and fucking shit, you know. McGregor's undefeated at featherweight and he won lightweight champ. His legacy is better than Volkanovski. I don't. Why? Because he was double champion. He never defended the lightweight belt, bro. His legacy is not better than Volkanovski. Aside from Jose Aldo, Volkanovski is the most dominant at featherweight, dude. McGregor was. I mean, McGregor's best days were. I mean, the Jose Aldo fight was. I mean, obviously, probably. I would not say that. I mean, McGregor's legacy exists based on, you know, based on bullshit. It's hype and like, you know, Conor McGregor, like you know, he's made the most money for the UFC pay-per-view wise and otherwise. He's also made the most money as a UFC fighter. Like he's the UFC fighter with the highest net worth by far. If anyone cares, it's just like who cares though, like, you know. As a fighter, he was a once great fighter, right? He ended his UFC career fucking crashing out hard, bro. His last victory was over an aging Donald Cerrone, back-to-back finish losses against Poirier, and that was 4 years ago. Like, no one's interested, really. I mean, people are, but people who are like, it's like the people that were. You know, a lot of Sean O'Malley brought a lot of fans. Like the whole thing with Sean O'Malley was, which I believe to be Tim. I believe that Tim Welsh was responsible for a lot of that Sugar Show bullshit. You know, I think Tim Welsh got his fingers. Tim Welsh is like the Layla Machado to O'Malley's Ian Gary in a sense. Best dumplings right now. I don't know about in my life, but right now, Crispy Pork Gang is the restaurant in LA. Best dumplings. Insane violent people dressed up as Sesame Street characters is nightmare fuel. I mean, bro, dude, New York City is nightmare fuel, bro. Especially like the New York City I fucking had to grow up in. And I don't mean that era of New York City. I mean the pockets and shit. One second. So that's nice. Sorry, this is unprofessional of me. Answering texts. Alright, I'm in Western Massachusetts. Dude, where in Western Massachusetts, though? See, like, are you, like, in Williamstown? Or, like, that North Adams? Are you that far out in Western Massachusetts? Or are you in, like, fucking, you know... Or, like, I mean, are you in the Berkshires, basically? Or are you... Because, like, I mean, pretty much anything west of Framingham is considered Western Massachusetts. I know Massachusetts, dude. You can get sued just for rape itself, so you won't go to jail, but you'll have to pay damages. Yeah, but they won't really call it rape, dude. And it depends on the state. I mean, and or country. I mean, obviously. You act like flight reacts. Y'all like siblings. I act just like flight reacts. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. Is that a person? I don't know what the fuck you mean, dude. Jay, you had me on your good side. Or you were on my good side, I should say. You had me on your good side. Fucking weird. That dude's like, there's like a tumor in my brain from fucking empty sex with one night stands. Seriously. It's bad. So fucking, so alright, so 310, right? The fucking, I talked about how I think Peso is west of the Connecticut River. That's as specific as you'll get. Bro, what are you worried about, being doxxed? You can tell you, like, I mean, you don't have to tell me you don't have to put your address up here. You say what town you're from, bro. I mean, I've said what neighborhood I grew up in the Bronx, dude. And I've said what neighborhood of LA I live in. I mean, I also use my real name in my fucking... But, like, I'm pretty undoxable, dude. Like, I mean, I've gone to great lengths to make sure of that. Like, I mean, you could try to find me on, like, any of those, on, like, what is it, Truth Finder, Instant Checkmate, or any of those things. Like, you ain't gonna come up with much. I look like a serial killer. Like, bro, it's like, first of all, it's like, I clean up pretty nice, dude. Like, so it's like, to say that somebody looks like a serial killer, it's like, you gotta be more specific, because, like, Ted Bundy and, you know, people, I mean, there's been a lot of handsome serial killers. There's also been a lot of hideous ones. Like, I mean, when I was, actually, I'm not gonna go. What's the origin story for no verbal taps? Oh, yeah. So no verbal taps. So if you guys remember, it was this year. I forget the main event, but it was the same card that corrupt judge got fired for giving all 3 rounds to Avasa against Rosenstrike. So Johnny Walker's brother, Voltaire, fought Junior Taffa, right? And in the first round, like, you know, they're on the ground. There's like literally 1 second to go. And they're rolling around Walker's brother's trying to get a fucking submission. Junior Taffa, like, he's like, like, you know, but he didn't tap at all. It was heavily protested, and it was bullshit. And he would have won the fight had they not called that a fucking submission. Okay, and they you know, so they kept calling it, yeah, that's a verbal tap. So fuck verbal taps, they're not real. Unless you're screaming, stop, please, I'm tapping, I surrender, I submit. Okay? A verbal tap is some bullshit, so no verbal taps, bro. Yeah, I probably walked, like, I don't know, since I started I was walking too before I started the live stream. I want to make sure I got far enough away from that bitch's place. No, that's not why, but, no, I was just gathering my thoughts as best as I could. I probably walked about 5 or 6 miles at this point. Yeah, dude, I walk around a lot, dude. I kind of look like that guy from... Dude, I don't look like Zachary Quinto, bro. It's because my hair... It's from how I slept, my hair is like this. Okay, I would never make my hair look like this intentionally, dude. Zachary Quinto is Italian, and I've met Zachary Quinto, actually, at this gala thing, like, a couple of years ago. He's good. He's a good actor, actually. But no, I mean, we're Italian. We're both Italian. Very, 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 like, he could be, like, my second cousin, I guess. I mean, I'm way fucking taller than he is, and our facial structure is, like, pretty different. So, yeah. Yo, with the Electro Wizard shit, man, I never looked that up, if that's a thing. But you kept saying that. I don't know what the fuck it means. Dude, look at these, they're building more housing. Am I gonna run out of cigs by the time I get where I'm going? No, I'm not. Despite how much it probably seems I smoke on camera. I mean, I smoke a fair amount, dude. Like, but I also my cardiovascular endurance is, you know, is pretty decent. Like, you know, I mean, I've been a competitive athlete, or like, when I say I was a competitive athlete, and I still train Muay Thai. I mean, since my breakup, I've been off my shit, though, for sure. I mean, but that, you know, it's been less than a month, so it's like, it's not like I'm soy at the, I mean. Oh yeah, bro. I didn't forget that I fell asleep. Oh yeah, you're keeping pace with me at 6. Dude, I probably, so it's like I have a sleep disorder, so it's like I don't like, it's like how many a day. It's like, well, I mean, it's more like how many in a period of consciousness. But like if I had to say like a day, probably 2 to 2.5 packs, maybe more. Depends. But I also like, I mean, dude, I also bike a decent amount. I mean, in general play, I mean, and then Muay Thai too. I mean, you really can, you can combat what's so they've figured out pretty much that cancer is almost universally genetic, oh like pretty much entirely. And my father smoked for 44 years straight, like like didn't quit till so he was 10 years old when he started, didn't quit till he was 54. I finally got him to start exercising and supplementing testosterone, but like not in a stupid way, like with like the smart way, like with compounding pharmacy and an endocrinologist and all that shit, right? So like so he's 71 now. He's fucking healthier than he was at 55 for sure. Do a spinning back kick right now. I don't know where I'd put my phone. Hold on, yo, check this out. There's 2 guys across the street. Should I just walk up and like shove one of them and just be like, the fuck you say? The fuck are you looking at? Just put my phone somewhere and just like just run over there across the street and fucking wheel kick one of them. Oh my god, dude. Last night, I was about to do something either like that or hook up with this fucking girl that I want nothing to do with. I mean, she was hot, but like, it's not, it's just like, broke, gambling addiction, woke, gambling addiction to finance, smoking addiction. Bro, I mean, like, I could only gamble and not do anything else and probably like, I mean, I of course I could actually. I mean, I make a lot of money gambling, but it's not, and I mean, I'm just talking about sports betting. If you include double deck blackjack, if I actually went to Vegas all the time instead of like once in a while. I mean, I haven't been in, it's been fucking almost 2 years. The last time I was there, I cut a rug on Aria's double deck table. But I mean, where do I find these girls? Oh, Delphi, you're in high school, so it's like, it's a bit different, but like, where do I find these girls, bro? I know some of them, or I know some of them peripherally, and you hit one up. Going out, going out to bars, house parties, whatever the fuck. And then underneath that would be dating apps. I would put dating apps last. Although, yeah, like, have I met up and hooked up with girls off dating apps? Absolutely. But not something I necessarily recommend, although I don't condemn dating apps completely the way a lot of people do. Most people who do condemn dating apps are people who just have had very limited or zero success on them. I mean, that's just the fact. Although I don't champion them either. People ask me if I know anyone who's a lot of girls will always ask if like I know anyone who has ever like found like a good relationship off a dating app, and actually I do. One of my best friends literally just got married to a girl that he initially met on I think it was Hinge. I mean, I've had some good sex off girls I met on Tinder and Bumble, but like not. I mean, and also like girls that like I've hooked up with and then stayed friends with. Shit, what time is it? I gotta make a phone call in 20 minutes. LOL Western. Ask them if you can't demonstrate your Muay Thai skills on their face. Wait, those guys that I've since walked like half a mile past or like some girl that that girl from that was like on my live stream just like turn that shit into like, yeah, it's like shut annoying bitch down tutorial. Just wheel kick her in the face. Dude, guys who actually hate girls though are such fucking pieces of shit, and not, I mean, it's like, yeah, sure, morally too, but it's like, it's like a guy who hits a girl is like psychologically weak. It's like it's like I don't give a fuck how, because there are girls that'll be venomous and say fucked up shit and get really get in a guy's head, but still, it's like your psychological prowess should be, you should be adept enough to fucking, to not be reduced to like just like I'm gonna hit someone, because I mean that's what it is. Like, Jay, how many times are you gonna ask me that, man? Like, come on, dude. It's like those days are behind me. I'm trying to move on with my life. Like, I've had the surgeries. Fucking that half mile shows how long it takes you to reach out, but I'm sorry, yeah, you're right, Western Massheimer, you're right. It's a combination of the fact that like I'm in my own head about a lot of shit while I'm talking, and also the fact that I tend to fucking ramble a lot. I mean, also though, it's like I try to do justice to something. Like if somebody hits me with like a fucking, like a decent enough question or topic or whatever the fuck, like I try to like give it what it deserves, Tinder works better for hookups than long-term relationship, Mr. Arson. Oh yeah, Mr. Arson, I absolutely agree. I also, by the way, Mr. Arson, like, just go. I was thinking about Arson. Fuck me, getting chastised by text for my fucking just hooking up with people and shit. I mean, I'm hard enough on myself already, okay? Fuck. Fuck off, Chrissy. Thanks, man. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, I had a friend named Jay. Like, my friend that died 2 years ago was named, I mean, not to make shit dark, I mean, I've dealt with it, but one of my best friends was named Jay. R.I.P. Yo, so, alright, so fucking, what was I gonna say? I had something in my head. I was in the fucking supermarket before about fucking UFC 310. Oh yeah, I mean, as much as it, I mean, I was gonna say, Jesus fucking Christ. As much as I like Bilal, and I'm happy he got his title shot and got the belt, he's just fucking keeping it warm for Shavkat. I'm very happy Shavkat's fighting, this year, because like I was ready for, I was pretty happy for the year to end with him and Merab as champions, because I was fucking, the end of last year I'm like, okay, like fuck Sean O'Malley and his layup first title defense, like Merab is coming for the shit, like, and I mean, people act like, the fact that Bilal was injured and Shavkat's fighting Ian Gary means that somehow, like, Shavkat isn't next for the belt. And I mean, thinking about it, though, that might be true. I mean, they might give Kamaru a fucking, who the fuck knows? But regardless, it'll get to Shavkat. Like, I think you're seriously underrate Bilal. I don't underrate Bilal, dude. I was telling people that he was gonna beat Leon. I was the one. Like, sorry, I was the one among the people that I was talking to at the time. Like, I didn't have a YouTube channel then. Although I was in MMA Guru's chat saying this for sure. I picked Bilal to win. I mean see, I would have loved. There's so many, dude. Like, there's so many fucking. Like thinking back, there's so many like upsets that I've picked right before I had a YouTube channel. Like I swear to God, I picked Strickland to beat Adesanya, and that's probably the biggest one. But also Bilal to beat Leon Edwards, because Leon Edwards doesn't have fight IQ. He's got all the ability in the fucking world, but he basically needs an earpiece, to fucking tell you. Even the Kamaru head kick, you go back and watch that fight, and like you hear his corner yell, Leon, step, like what, like right, fucking Like, step back. Like, yeah. Like, they literally tell him to do it right before. And so, Bilal, and also, like, people somehow miss that, like, it's like Bilal doesn't finish anybody and he has no striking. Okay, everybody just fucking sleep on him knocking Sean Brady out, like, and so Edwards, like, they didn't have a game plan that factored in, Bilal having any fucking boxing or striking, really. And Bilal just came out hot and overwhelmed the fuck out of him. So I don't underrate Bilal. I think Bilal's a great fighter. I picked him to beat Leon Edwards. I just think Shavkat Rakhmonov is from another planet, bro. Like, that person, we haven't even seen the extent of what that person's capable of. Like, he doesn't even know that judges exist, bro. He's 18-0 all finishes. Jeff Neal is the only person to take him to even a third round. What he's gonna do to Ian, like, I always get excited for when it's like two ranked undefeated fighters are fighting each other, because like someone gets handed their first loss, hopefully not by decision. Shavkat's not he's not, Ian Gary's not, Ian Gary will get shown his first loss by Shavkat, and Shavkat is not gonna see his first decision win from Ian Gary. Like, Gary gets finished, bro, probably second round. But I don't underrate Bilal. I think Bilal. I mean, I think that division is really stacked now. Finally, which is good to see, actually, because for a while it was like swinging the wind. It's good to see Colby getting fucking purged. Like, I think lightweight, I think 155, they need to do. So, like, for example, I think before Moicano and Pimlet fight each other, I think that, like, Moicano should fight Chandler and Paddy Pimlet should fight Beneil Dariush, because Dariush needs to be purged from the rankings. That dude's washed. And, I think that would give them both, like, a bump up in the rankings to where the fight between the two of them, is, like, more anticipated and bigger and shit. I like the rambling. The chat is still enough that you'd... Yeah. I guess so. What am I drinking? Fucking yerba mate tea, I think. I just needed I needed some kind of, like... when you, like, don't necessarily have, like... You don't know exactly what you want, but you need something to drink, and, like... like, that... Like, the fucking... the taste, basically, of what you want. And, like, you can identify it on site. That's, like, how I went about choosing this. I've been in New York for 6 years. Finished work, shit. Now I'm flying back to Vancouver tomorrow morning. How do people live like this? Bro, I grew up there. It's a horrible place, dude. Yeah, I'm so happy for you that you're leaving. Seriously. Like... Because, I mean... It's not, I moved to LA in 2014, but it's not like I was back the whole month of June. I was back in New York. I go back, and it's like, you go back to New York if you grew up there, especially after moving to somewhere like California, and you realize just how fucking not normal it is to be from there. Everybody's furious at each other all the time. You're stepping over homeless people like they're fucking bags of trash. Everyone, it puts hate in your heart, basically. Adam P. IDK. Yeah. No word, dude. You're absolutely correct. It's a horrible place. Like, I'm only a good person today because, like, if I still lived in New York, there's no way I'd have this I'd make this channel, because I'd just fuck you guys more for me, like, like, I wouldn't give a fuck about people losing money. I mean, seriously, it's like, it just basic human, like, empathy and shit like that falls by the wayside in New York. So the Barnett pick was a hood classic, bro. I stand by this, okay? Kennedy Nzechukwu, whatever the fuck you say his last name, he's such ass, bro. He's such ass that if Chris Barnett hadn't like fucking broken his own ankle hopping up and down like a fucking man-child, he actually would have won that fight. Like, one fucking wheel kick, and Nzechukwu fucking out cold. Dude couldn't win a fucking fight against OSP. And he fought OSP the fight before Ryan Spahn submitted him with ease, and the dude got cut from the UFC. Wonder Boy shouldn't have tapped there. It was like, bro, there was 1 second left, Jay. Check that shit. It was, sorry about that. I don't know why the fuck that happened. It's not my phone or my service plan. Someone's responsible for that. Like, someone, I don't give a fuck who the company, someone's responsible. And like, and if I ran the shit, it wouldn't have happened. It's important that you know that. So, I wouldn't think twice personally, Adam P. Wait, what is Adam P doing that? Bro, Adam, look. If like, yes, New York will make you. I started smoking at 12 years old, bro. Seriously, get here. Think, okay, do this, bro. Don't resist the fucking urge. Don't even buy like Zyn or a vape. Just fucking I mean, get like Nicorette gum right now. Wait till you get back to Vancouver, okay? And then and sleep sleep on the plane or sleep as soon as you get back. Then wake up in Vancouver, and you almost certainly won't want to start smoking cigarettes again. All right. That's like I mean, I say like there's in life, but I'd stop. Fuck. God damn, this fucking bullshit. Is it? It's like like fucking Hollywood, Jesus Christ, and like be like a dead zone. I'm still mad. Kobe bucked Gary. You know what? First wave of negativity about that. It's like, yeah, it was, and the fact that I mean, Kobe just doesn't have that kind of pull with the UFC anymore to be able to like not take fights. And I'm happy. Like in the end, see the thing with the UFC is like people bitch about like, you know, it's like, oh, Kobe getting a title shot before blah, blah, blah. But it's like things come out, and it's like, yeah, I didn't like that more than anybody else, but like things come out in the wash no matter what, right? Kobe's getting rough justice, and the fact that it's gonna come from Joaquin Buckley, who's coming off a knockout win over Stephen Thompson, bro, what he's gonna do to Colby Covington, bro, so much fun, like for real, like that's a lock. That's a triple cylinder deadbolt lock, bro. And it's a main event. It's like it's like one of the old Protest Magni main events. Where it's like the main event is on my round robin parlays. How about that? Same with Jones Steve, but yeah. And Pereira Roundtree, although Roundtree did well. He did better. Like, I mean, the fourth round was such a brutal beating from Pereira that people don't realize how well Roundtree actually did. He put Pereira on the fucking ground. It was the hardest fight that Pereira's had so far defending the belt. Although not the hardest fight at 205, because the Jan fight was a bit of a robbery. Like, when I say a bit of a robbery, I do mean a robbery. But that being said, I think Pereira is the type of guy that if you did a rematch with him and Jan, he would probably knock Jan out, or at least, you know, win for real. Watching Gio chain smoke Reds makes me crave. Oh, dude. Fuck, man. I feel bad. Something to wet the whistle while you're talking on stream. It's not illegal here? Wait, what's not illegal? What's Ron suggest? It doesn't matter. Wait, where? Are you still in New York, Adam? If you're still in New York, dude, who cares what's illegal? Dude, the average American commits 3 felonies a day. That statistic is from a Netflix documentary called How to Survive. It's like Survivor's Guide to Prison or whatever, which is actually good. I do recommend that special. So I haven't checked that statistic myself, but who cares, bro? Go just fucking smoke a blunt, dude. It's not, forget if it's illegal. Is it accessible? Yes. Do you want to? Yes. I mean, yeah, it won't. Actually, Ron's right about that. Sorry if there's a lag, dude. What do you want from me? You be vaping in school. Bro, don't smoke vapes. My friend's 31. He got diverticulitis from vaping. All right, I got another friend who's an ear, nose, and throat doctor. He was telling me about all the weird shit they fucking find in people's mouths and throats. It's like Dude, in like 3-4 years, dude, they're gonna realize that like vaping just like causes new forms of like cancer that they've never been seen to science. Chrissy, you chain smoke reds? Word. Based. Seriously. You, me, and Carlos Prates are the three amigos. Be careful I don't get run over. Bro, I'm from New York, dude. Oh, yo, okay. This is a fucking story. So, I'm fucking 4 months or 5 months into living in LA, right? Back when I first moved here. In New York, jaywalking is like a way of life. Like, not even at the end of the month when cops are like, trying to meet quota, do they fucking arrest people or give tickets for jaywalking in New York City. So, watch me jaywalk right now. Alright, you see that? Like a solid line of traffic coming. Watch. Yep. Yo, now check that out. The street, because they saw me. Hey, you're not a slave. But I got a downtown LA. And I was like, but I was already first of all, it was 2 cops and bikes, which is fucking adorable. It's just like, it's cops and bike shorts. It's like, if you fucking, it's like, it's like, how do they arrest me? It's like, am I supposed to sit on your handlebars if you're fucking arresting me? Like, but anyway, so in, like, jaywalking, you, basically, like, you go to court, it's like it's under the umbrella of traffic court, right? So, like, with traffic court, like, you're basically guilty until proven innocent, meaning, like, you have to pay the ticket to be able to, or if the cop just doesn't show up, you get your money back too, which is, so I recommend paying your tickets and then going to court, because there's a fucking very good chance that you'll just get your money back, rather than hoarding fucking unpaid tickets and, all of a sudden you gotta be somewhere really fast and you gotta fucking boot on your car. My ex-girlfriend, car that I got her for fucking 40 plus grand, that I allowed her to keep. I remember one time, anyway, fuck, I'm digressing the fuck. Let me finish it. Oh yeah, jaywalking. So I go to court for the jaywalking ticket, and like, how it works is basically, you, the cop did show up, and he was like the 6'4" fucking black dude, like, with a shaved head. I remember his head was shaved all the way down. I remember because the veins in the side of his fucking, he's just an angry dude. But how it works is the cop tells like their narrative of the event. Then you get to ask the cop one question, and it has to be like a factual question. Like, it can't be like, well, other people did it too, so like what? It has to be like, how many minutes passed between, some shit like that, right? And then you get to tell your version of the events. And so, I mean, long story short, I fucking perjured my way out of a fucking jaywalk. I got a big, weirdly long rectangular check from the city of Los Angeles for $250. So proud of myself. New York City, you could say it because you're about to leave, and also because like no one, it's New York City, bro. People got other people to stalk down and die. How the fuck did I was gonna say before the fucking live stream got fucked that that I should have put that together in your name. American spirits are for women, bro. No, they're not for women. They just suck. Why you like? They're not that much healthier that like, it's worth pulling fucking. So it's like you're basically going down on the fucking thing, dude. Yo, check out this graffiti. It just says dick. It's like so minimalist. I did. What's wrong, Adam? Yeah, Chrissy's right, dude. Chrissy's right, Adam. I mean, Chrissy, I basically told him the same thing. I'm like, if you're gonna be up, I'm like, you're flying back to fucking Vancouver, where I was like, if you have to get knicker, just fucking, just ride it out while you're still there. Sleep if you can, right? Do anything but like you know, smoke cigarettes, fucking shit, man. It's so annoying. I'm sorry about that. I mean, it's not my fault, but I have no idea why it happens. I mean, oh, sorry, I was making sure I was walking the right time. Yeah, dude, Adam, don't smoke cigarettes until, thanks, Jay. GiulianoArgenti is base. Yeah, thank you, Ron, thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, yo, Ron, what's good? Yeah, bro, fucking Udinese, and Venezia took an L, or wait, maybe no, yeah, so I got, yo, okay, so the last time that I may have just learned something. So when the stream just cut out this last time, see, this is retarded. I'm thinking as I say it, but a dude went by me on one of those fucking Lime scooters. Like, I know they have fucking, shit, they have, what the fuck are they called? The batteries. God damn it. Dude, I fucking, often informed when I, like, lithium. Actually, no one said that, I just fucking thought I clicked. But that sounds retarded. Battery proximity has some stream cutting out. My uncle died getting hell. Do you say Emily or do you pronounce your name Amelie? Like with the money or buying drugs or like doing drops with them and fucking he got set up. Like, I mean, that's fucked, but like your uncle is probably into some fucked up shit, dude. Western Mass Government. Am I hating on American spirits? A little bit, yeah. A little bit I am, dude. But you know what? Like, it depends on what color, like, I guess. But like, I would hate on you if you told me that you smoked Camel Crushes, which are A, for women, and B, no one who actually smokes cigarettes regularly buys Camel Crushes, right? I would be hating on you, but no, dude. What data provider do I have? I mean, dude, it's fucking, it's T-Mobile, and I have their fucking, like, Magenta Max, big swinging dick, most expensive shit plan. I mean, it's actually, there's, like, a more expensive one if you want their fucking shitty internet. But T-Mobile, which is better than Verizon out on the West Coast. Adam P., you're near Soho. Okay, so if you're near Soho, you're in Manhattan. At least you're not out in Brooklyn or fucking, God forbid, the Bronx or Staten Island. So if you're in downtown Manhattan, bro, like, I mean, maybe go out, dude. Go to a bar. Like, go to a bar, and like, you know, don't go to the. I recommend you go to a bar, dude. I recommend the East Village right now. I would say it's a Monday, you know, so it's not gonna be like, you know, don't go to the West Village, bro. I mean, shit goes down, and I mean, the dude that just said gay right after that, yeah, if you went to the West Village, that'd be what you'd get. Giuliano using Guru's Wi-Fi. Wouldn't he be using my Wi-Fi in the fucking narrative that, like, I'm paying his bills and all that shit with donations? But, yo, it actually is pretty retarded for anybody to think that, like, Guru, like, fucking sent me traffic, like, in terms of subscribers, because, like, I mean, you know, obviously people that knew me from his chat, like, you know, I mean, that accounts for a lot of, like, early subscribers and shit, and then the video hit, like, all that shit hit, and anyone who listened to me, you know, they actually made a lot of money. Like, I mean, a lot of money percentage-wise, for sure. You know, more than just, you know, protected what they put out plus profit, plus a little bit of profit. So yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, dude, Guru fucking turns down sponsorships. He turns down, you know, he turns that a lot of shit down. Like, you know, they could make him way more money, and, you know, he gets, you know, and shit gets demonetized a lot. Like, I mean, so the dude's doing just fine. Like, you know, my And by the way, it's like people ask me if like I'm aware of how much in total I've donated to the dude. It's like absolutely I am. Like of course it's like of course I keep track of it, and and when I say that it comes out of that it's all money off the top of from all sorry once again. Shit. That fucking lag and that happens in my brain, right? Motherfucker. Alright. Okay. I'm back. Fuck. I mean, not staying in the exact same spot, so it doesn't happen again. Yeah, I mean, it's probably walking. Like, I probably walked about 7.5 miles since I started. Actually, maybe less. Probably less. Dude, if Guru takes a Bet365 sponsorship, I'm gonna fucking give him so much shit. Like, because Bet365, like I say, like when I say that BetUS and Kirgo.com are the only 2 online casinos that won't fuck you, like people are like, well, what about Bovada? What about Prize Picks? What about? It's like if there's only 2 that won't fuck you, take and you're about to ask me if anyone but those 2 doesn't fuck you, just fucking think about it for a second. So yes, Bet365, not not only like yes they will fuck you algorithmically or otherwise, you know, like. But you know, he doesn't know that. He doesn't bet. I don't think. I mean, he says he doesn't. I don't know if he does or not. I know that he's on picks like number wise. He's down about 35 to me. But dude, MMA Guru like encouraged me to make this channel. Like you know, it's in my short videos. I have the screen grab of the time that he and I think like the last short video I posted was him, like, you know, people are in the chat every time I'm like, yo dude, we're like you find, because last card he beat me 3-2 on our 5 disagreements. People are like, fuck your little fake rivalry. It's like, go to my fucking short videos, look at the last video I posted. It's him literally going, hey, I got one back, fuck you, GiulianoArgenti. Like, it's not, you know, it's like, it's, you know, it's a little bit of a thing. Like, you know, I'm not saying like, you know, that he's up at night like grinding his teeth trying to figure out how he can get some back against me. But all right, I'm never going to, yeah, I don't know if it's a tax write-off in the UK, but I mean, I understand why he would do it, because it's just, I mean, the fucking money. I mean, I mean, as far as I know, he doesn't really come from money. I think he could, you know, I mean, I got to a point where you know, I'm able to, like, I mean, my father's a fucking, I mean, he's hard-headed in the sense that, like, you know, he won't let me retire him, which I could do in a second now. And I mean, you know, I worked really hard. I don't come from fucking money whatsoever. I think Guru's kind of cut from the same cloth, and like you know, he's trying to expedite, like, you know, weighing all things, like, you know, he's ready to expedite, you know, basically, you know, sort of changing his family's fucking situation and shit. I'll still abuse him a lot for if he takes a Bet365 sponsorship, but you know, but like real talk, I mean, I do understand, I guess, if he does. You're never going to New York to get fit. Oh, bro, wait, yeah, dude, the Staten Island ferry. Bro, yeah, dude, don't go back to New York. Escape and never go back. If you're near Soho, you're certainly not nowhere near like the worst parts of New York, but like even still, dude, like, yeah, don't go back. It's a horrible place. I'm sorry that you had to go there at all. Hellman's sponsor would be better. Chrissy, what's Hellman's sponsor? I don't know what that is. If something's obvious, by the way, and I don't know what it is, like, you know, like, Jesus fuck, like, some people, not you, Chrissy, but just like, people like, how do you not know what the fuck, you know, it's like, how do you not know MMA clown shows? Like, I don't know, like, why would I don't know most, like, you know, I'm not an internet person like that. He used to bet, but would lose all his money because he knows nothing about it. He doesn't know nothing about MMA, not in the end, bro. See, like, that's the thing. It's like, Guru does do research. He bets on or he makes picks based on emotion for sure. Sometimes. You know, enough of the time that he's down by like 35 or 36 to me that year to date. But yeah, I mean, you know, at least he doesn't bet anymore. Like, he knows enough to not keep betting and losing money. but he does do research for his predictions, which I respect. Like, you know, and he also has a distaste for hypocrisy, which I respect too. Oh wow, I walked all the way back to my studio from. I mean, who cares if I say where that girl lives? Los Feliz. My number one predictor on YouTube. So UFC predictions tracker. That's an excellent question. So since I've had my channel, right, which has only been since UFC 307, right? I don't know what my okay, so here, let me actually address that one second. Gotta open my fucking door. There used to be a light over this, but piece of shit fucking property management company who are gonna get fucking audited and cease to exist next April. Oh god, okay. Alright. Light. And my number one on predictions on YouTube. So year to date, I've kept track of my predictions against Guru's. Why Guru? Because literally he was the only UFC YouTube channel or MMA YouTube channel that I could fucking, or that I liked / could even tolerate, or ever even watched. My number one. So I mean, probably not since I've had my channel, but I mean, like, you know, catch me in like, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, bro. I probably like, you know, I'll probably be in like the top 5 or can I top okay, so Lucas Tracy I really have never watched any of his content, and not on purpose even. I just haven't had time. People say he's okay, some people don't like him. What I know about him is that my friend told me a while ago that he picked Gaziev to beat Rosenstrike, which is a rookie pick at best. At worst, he doesn't know shit. But does my friend? You mean my anonymous friend from my prediction videos? That dude watches fucking a lot more YouTube shit. Chrissy J, I've been wrong 3 times in main events. Well, wait, what is this? But okay, what? Did someone else say something? No, I'm talking about your donations being a tax write-off. Oh, are they? My donations? Do they actually fall into like a donation category like that? I don't know shit about taxes. No, I'm joking, dude. I mean, I don't think so. I have a friend who's like, my friend Ron, when I was live streaming yesterday, when I went to rescue that kitten with my friend from that insane bitch, that friend Ron, the neurotic one who's flipping out about like property tax or property values spiking and, you know, a bunch of shit, right? That guy, he knows tax forms by like if I call him right now and I go like, Ron, pop quiz, what is box 7A on like a 1099 EZ? Like, he'll be able to tell me, right? So like that dude, I mean, it's like that dude more or less like him and one other person, like, you know, pretty much do my like, you know, yeah, they pretty much do my taxes for me. Like, you know, I'm just like, all right, here's what I made from this. Here's this. Here's that. Here's that. Like, I don't think the donations to Guru are gonna be a write off, bro. I think I'm gonna take it in the ass. Just, I mean, you know, but it's like when I say that it comes off the top of like of you know, of wins, right? Like, I actually do like the math on it that way. This vape, by the way, was left in I had it in my jacket from before I met up with that girl last night. I was at my other apartment, and my friend left a fight. Like, I'll like fucking smoke vapes if somebody leaves them at my place or one of my places. I never buy them. They're just around. Sometimes they suck. They're awful. So don't, anyone that compares me to fucking Rigo. Sorry, that was someone calling me. That wasn't the thing fucking up. Sorry, alright, fuck it. Like, anyone who can, like, okay, so Musical MMA is about to fucking, do his second Rigo video, which, like, you know, should be really good. But anyway, yeah, I don't smoke vapes regularly, so fucking, and also Rigo's a bottom feeding sociopath, fucking pedophile, who like, I mean, who should be called, I mean, who should be, well, yeah, who should be called out, but who should also, who should be the social pariah that like anyone like that deserves to be. Chrissy, you've only been wrong in 3 main events. Well, I mean, yeah, but if you're so okay, so Chrissy, it's like if somebody is like not, but are you picking like so main events are sure main events are main events, but like I mean I was wrong on the like on the main event for Royval versus Tyra, and I was just wrong last weekend on the main event, but like it's like but you could still it's like predictions. It's like there's however many between 10 to 14 fights on any UFC card, right? If you're not picking every fight on every card, like, and you have like a YouTube channel or any kind of platform, especially if you're talking about betting at all, you should fucking you're probably a casual person who like basically is looking for easy money. I say that about the Weasel all the time. I have a short video on my channel that you can watch. UFC predictions track, right? The Weasel had the worst picks for 308. He went 5 for 13. Dude knows jack shit about fighting. Right, like my friend who's a professional MMA fighter and I sat together and watched his fucking breakdown of Strickland sparring Pereira. Everything he said was fucking bullshit. Like it was just bullshit talk, and he's mastered the cadence of somebody who fucking who knows what the fuck they're talking about. And yeah, fuck and he shills betting advice. His prediction videos are all the topology page, him scrolling. I remember my friend got me to watch his one of his prediction videos, right? And it was I forget what the main event was, but it was the card where Joel Alvarez fought Elvis Brenner and finished him, right? And I picked Alvarez. So did Guru, by the way. I'm pretty sure. And this guy's like, he's just looking at, he's talking about like who's a solid underdog pick. Brenner was the favorite, I think. But he's like, yeah, this isn't exactly the safest fight. I mean, you see that Brenner lost his last fight by decision, but he's a knockout king and blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, you fucking don't know shit. Like, you're not. It's like that's why I have my prediction videos, right? Where it's me and my friend who also knows MMA. He hasn't done the amount of research that I have, so he may not know as much. Like this last card, like he, until we got to like fighters that he knew, like pretty much the main card. He was dude, he fucking made me, like, I had to go to his place because he was like so just like he's like like I don't know about it, yeah. But like the thing is, like, I mean, a prediction video I mean, this is my opinion, right? A prediction video really should be like, it's like, okay, I'm gonna match this, like this fighter is fighting that fighter. Who do I think is gonna win the fight, and why? And what variable? Sorry, that was my fault, yeah. And what variables are there? Like, okay, this guy, like I see it for this guy this way. I'm gonna go with him, but it's possible that like actually, and get from a gambling perspective, I like the amount of research necessary to be a consistently successful gambler on any sport. You have to like the sport. Like, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, I do know people that that don't. I mean, in the end, sports betting is about exploiting weaknesses. As far as gambling goes, as much as it is being accurate with your picks, but also, like, I do fucking love MMA and soccer, and those are the only 2 sports I bet on. I used to bet on American football too, but I don't like it in college football, and I don't like them enough to. It started to get to where I like, it started to be like a fucking grind to do the research necessary, and once that happens, you start to get lazy, and you might not do as much research, and that's when you might start to lose. So I call myself and stop betting on American football, and I just upped my bets up the money I was putting out on the other 2, which I didn't even really need to do because it's not my. I mean, it's not my main source of income, though I do very well, and it could be my main source of income if I wanted. But I'm into film more, But regardless, I don't suggest. I don't encourage gambling for the general population at all. Can I tolerate Lucas Tracy? Does my friend like him? Thoughts about Audrey Tato, the Amelie? Yeah, dude, the Amelie. That's a great movie. What happened to Amelie in the chat, bro? She just popped up to tell me her uncle got clipped by the cartel and then fucking disappeared. It was weird. I mean, yeah, weirder things have happened in my life, but Jesus. I mean, is there more to that story? Or? Donating money to someone you can write off 50K per person. I'm not sure if a super chat. Yeah, bro, I don't think a super chat falls into it because like it comes. So it like you get an email from YouTube like if I request like an itemized thing of how much I've spent on YouTube, it's like YouTube Live, which costs like 15 whatever a year, and then fucking Guru donations. Like, it's not. I don't think it's a tax write off. But I know how much I've donated to MMA Guru, subtracted from how much I've won, profit wise on UFC, like year to date, it's like it's barely it's such a small fraction, and the dude did get me so, monetization for my channel, um, which I should be, I'm like, I'm really close to being monetized by like probably literally less than 100 watch hours at this point. It's the watch hours that take longer because you know I have like a lot of subscribers in a relatively short period, and I really didn't pay attention to analytics until pretty like I mean I've my channel I made pretty recently. Recently is relative, like I'm talking about the last like maybe 2 weeks. I've started to like explore like the analytics and shit. Cause that one fucking toothless fuck accused me of paying for subscribers, which I didn't know. I didn't know anyone could do. I didn't know you could do that. I wouldn't do it because my whole thing is like, there's real people that I would want to fucking, that I'm trying to help not lose money. What the fuck good is a fake subscriber to me? Like, I don't care about YouTube fame, and I'm not wealthy. I mean, whatever you consider to be wealthy. I have more than enough money. Like, the money, once I get monetized, dude, the amount of money that I'm gonna get from YouTube is fractional to what I make regardless. So it's like, there's no reason that I would do that. I didn't know, and then I looked into it a little bit and asked around. Apparently, people who buy subscribers, it fucks you over in the end somehow. I think I can't remember how. I think I read one. Okay, so some dude was telling me that he showed me this can't remember. It was like somebody bought. It's like basically like I guess if you buy subscribers, like I guess you say how much you want to spend, but then it like somehow the guy just got charged way more. Like it hit his card. YouTube hit his card for like way more fucking money, and he couldn't do like his bank dispute like didn't work or some shit. Ron the driver is hilarious. Yeah, dude, he's pretty tightly wound. He can be pretty tight. Although I sent him like the video of the live stream today, and like that YouTube has AI can do an AI summary of videos. The AI summary actually, if you want like a shortcut to like understanding round robins, go to my last minute betting advice video for 307. It's the first last minute betting advice video. Just I don't have that many videos up, so and then just hit like the AI summary, and it'll even have like frequently asked questions that you can hit, and it'll AI answer them, and it breaks down the round robin on like a table, like breaking it down like A B C D E, and shows like how round robining works, like if you learn visually that might. But like so I sent Ron this morning. Or not this morning, fucking before I went live. Like I called him to fucking just be like, yo, dude, like fucking guess what happened to me last night, like like but anyway, I sent him the videos because the AI summary is like, so this live stream is about like two friends driving to go rescue a kitten, and then it has like from minute 8 to like minute 10, it's like Ron fucking crashes out yelling about how he can't find a house that doesn't make you buy like fucking fire insurance. Anonymous, is he doing fine money wise? Why are you worried for him, dude? He's doing fine. That dude, he does. What makes you worried for my anonymous friend? He's doing well. On an adventure to find some food, maybe some green. Oh, bro, Adam, do you not have a Connect? Oh, shit. Dude, fucking DM me if you need to, man. Seriously, I'll get you through this last night in New York. I mean, I'm not there, obviously, but, like, I can guide you through the fucking perilousness of that place. Good luck. Yeah, dude, Adam, seriously. No, I don't want to wish you good luck, because if I wish... I have this thing about when people wish me good luck, or... Good luck is, like, basically, like, saying, like, you're fucked. You're fucked. Like, you won't be able to... Because it's, like, you have agency over shit. Like, you're in control, dude. You got this. You got this, Adam. Weasel would sleep my friend? He would sleep... Who? My anonymous friend? My anonymous friend doesn't fight, but I got him to start doing Muay Thai a little bit, not a lot. But what makes you think the Weasel can fight at all? Doesn't someone told me that he's like like holds some belt in Taekwondo? Like, I'm a 5th dan black belt, ITF Taekwondo, not bitch made ATF Taekwondo. The difference being that you have to fight somebody. Like, if you're ready to, like, ITF Taekwondo. The ATF Taekwondo is like the shit you see in the Olympics, where like somebody's whole body is wrapped up in pads and they have headgear on, and it's like, you know, like ITF Taekwondo is no fucking pads or headgear, and you, like, if you're deemed to be ready to advance to the next belt, like, you have to fight someone else from another gym who's also deemed by their head coach who's ready, you know, and only one of you gets to advance. You know what I mean? Like, do I think I could get musical and Netflix audition? I could do more than that. I actually was talking to him about that. I was actually, like, there's mad shit I would cast him in. You know, like, he wouldn't necessarily have to even audition. Like, I could screen test him, and then and he would fucking do great on a screen test, and then I'd, you know, on the strength of that, I could make moves. But he's making his Rio video. Oh shit, I gotta record one thing for him. Maybe. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Fuck, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this on live stream. No, I'm not. All I'm recording is me just, like, they're just fucking saying fuck, basically saying fuck you, Rio. Like, you know. I'm not gonna, like, that's all. I mean, shit. I don't know. I mean, it's not, like, inside information. Well, maybe it is, but, like, you know, I don't want people to... No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Fuck. I'm sorry, musical, if, like... But also, like, yeah, it's like a small thing. That live stream with the toothless was great. Your MMA friend Weasel would sleep him. Yeah, I heard. Dude, I mean, why? But, like, when you say the Weasel would sleep him, I mean, like, my anonymous friend is a big dude who knows how to fight enough to where your average person's not, like just your average dickhead's not gonna, who doesn't fight and isn't trained, won't be able to take him. Why would the Weasel sleep him? Will I stream on acid? So I don't just like acid, I believe in it, okay? Like, you know, I try to trip 3 or 4 times a year. I mean, I used to trip way more, but, like, you know, yeah, it's like, how the fuck else do you remain self-aware to any degree? Like, I mean, you know, I mean, that, you know, and there's several other reasons. Would I live stream? Probably not, dude, because it's like, you know, I mean, I live streamed after ketamine therapy recently, but I wasn't still in a K-hole. I was just in the afterglow, but that's a totally different thing. Weasel's a knockout artist and a black belt in Taekwondo. He fights like Rod Tang. Have you seen him fight, buddy? Because he's a black belt in Taekwondo. I'm a 5th degree black belt in Taekwondo, and I just said, like, what is he, ATF or ITF Taekwondo? And also, is that even true? Hoffman, yes, Albert Hoffman did invent LSD. That is the type of acid we're talking about. I don't think Not in the AM Bro was asking if I had live stream if I dropped, like, fucking a thing of, like, salicylic acid or some shit. Just dropped a bottle of my acne medication, dude. I'm going live. Like, I mean, I probably would do that over, you know, tripping and fucking live streaming. Cause it would fuck me up, dude. I'd be thinking of that. I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing right now? I mean, not the live stream. I mean, there's nothing wrong with live streaming. I mean, yeah. A lot of people do it in, like, retarded situations. I mean, people who go, like, I mean, not so much in, like, the MMA community, I guess. Dude, this shit's acne. And I was joking, dude. I was saying that because Ron asked, like, he's like, Hoffman acid, meaning like clarifying if acid was referring to LSD. So I'm like, yeah, dude. I don't think fucking Nani Ambro meant like the salicylic, whatever the fuck type of acid is in acne medication. Jesus. No, my acne's not bad. Like, I don't really have acne. But people tell me I have good skin sometimes, and then it's like, but then, you know, I mean, I don't know, dude. Fucking leave me alone. I know I don't really get acne badly. Bro, Weasel said he's confident he would. Bro, Weasel's a fucking grifter, bro. Come on, dude. Don't try to get me to talk shit. Don't try to get me to like start with him. Though. I'm not like. It's like it's not that like I'm not looking to start YouTube beefs for clout at all. I will like MMA Clown Show though. He like I mean I feel bad I guess for him because like I mean the audio someone finally sent me that audio because I couldn't find people were telling me like and then there's two guys that are like I guess his like little minions and shit that came up in my when I went when I live streamed to do like a fight companion last Saturday, right? They where can you DM me? Instagram, bro. At literally at GiulianoArgenti. Weasel's 35. I mean, okay, I mean, he's 35. I'm 32, bro. Dude, I'll probably beat the Weasel in a fight. I'm sure. I'm almost positive. But I'm not like calling him out. I'm not trying to fight anybody. On fucking not like I mean it's so corny. I mean the Weasel just don't put your money on the dude's fucking predictions because he's a fucking grifter. He doesn't fucking he doesn't actually know shit about MMA. It's like I mean and I'm basing that on people are like oh well you only saw that one sparring video. It's like yeah but there's enough callous fucking lack of knowledge in that one video that it's like I don't need to fucking watch more. Weasel versus dude. A dude who's way worse is lucrative MMA or lucrative James now that Musical made that video and cooked him. But that's a guy that I want to get on like a live stream with and just like fucking like tear apart all his lies and bullshit. Weasel versus Rigo would go to decision based off their voice. They both have no power. I agree. It would go to decision unless you made it a fight to the death. That would be fucking great. If like you got like 12 like fucking like high tower like you know, like prison guard snipers, like, and you're like, all right, the two, like, if one of you, like you guys fight till one of you's dead. He did pretty good in 309. 309 wasn't a tough card, buddy. Like, not a tough card. And also, he did the worst. He did 5 for 13 and 308. I guarantee you, it's like the dude just. I mean, you know, it's like he might get lucky, dude. But like, and he also like, I mean. You know, if you just pay, that's another great thing about UFC predictions tracker. If you just go with the topology picks, you know, versus like just the favorites Vegas odds wise, you're more like if you just pick every favorite by topology or by Vegas odds, yeah, you'll have like you'll have more correct than incorrect picks, right? But that and like it's like he probably does a combination of those two. But if you go like and he doesn't do predictions for every card and sometimes I like and don't like I don't know if Lucas Tracy does either or anyone who just does main card picks is a fucking you're a fucking maybe not necessarily you probably are a grifter. If you're not a grifter you're a casual fan for sure. Like I mean that's the thing about Guru. It's like I mean, I might be up 35, on picks year to date to him, but like he does his fucking research and he picks the entire card. Like, like if you're not doing that, you're a piece of shit. Oh, that's cool, Jay. Thank you for saying besides me. I mean, I'm happy that my channel's entertaining and shit for you. Lucas, you like, I'll give Lucas Tracy like his day in court for sure. I don't think like he's like probably the biggest actually definitely he's definitely the biggest creator that like where I'm just like not really aware of like, you know. But yeah, I'll watch like whatever the, because I know he makes content videos too, which is like, which is cool, But you know, cause like a lot of these fucking people just like, it's all grifting ass fucking prediction videos and like, and it's like they have a monetized YouTube channel. So like YouTube pays them and they're not accountable and nobody's keeping track except for UFC predictions tracker. That guy, once again, he's doing God's work. I encourage you to look at his channel because if you go back and watch all the fucking, watch his like, he's like, okay, so who did, it's I put like I have a short video of him like where I'm like exposed like for the fucking Weasels 5 for 13 picks on 308. How the fuck do you only go 5 for 13, bro? Like how fucking retarded you have to be, like in the arena of picking fights if you know anything about the sport. Yeah, bro. Ron, yeah, I came, dude. I didn't know what I was getting into. I just fucking rescued that kid with my friend, and like, I hit no chill DM me the link, and I fucking come in, and he's like, "All right, Giuliano, fucking karaoke," and I'm just like, shit. Well, back in rehab, I was in a Blink-182 cover band, so fuck it, like, and I mean, I was like, fucking smash that F button, like, cause he fucking had people rate each person like A, B, C, or F. So I got more Fs than anything. But then second, I got a bunch of people gave me A's. It's just fucking paradoxical. It's about as paradoxical as Paradox the Chad. Fucking Chad. That dude's funny. Dude, no show's funny, man. That whole DJ Aiden thing is pretty fucking ridiculous. My thoughts on DJ Aiden, so I didn't know shit about what that was. Maybe Weasel got unlucky that card. Dude, see, luck has less and less to do with it. The more and more, some, like, the whole thing about being a successful gambler, dude, is that, like, you come to understand, like, it's all about reducing how much luck is involved, okay? Like, I mean, I got unlucky, here and there. I got unlucky with my Chris Barnett pick because he fucking broke his own ankle. You're a retard. I know DJ Aiden didn't show up. I was really fucking, if he does a part 2, bro, I'll fucking, like, I'll get my diaphragm nice and, like, and, like, I'll actually fucking, I'll probably do Singing in the Rain from, just Clockwork Orange style. Because, like, I could actually do that. Because of, when I first saw that movie when I was 11, and it has my favorite movie. Do I use systematic betting strategies ever, or just feels? Kenny, come on, bro. Of course I use systematic betting strategies. I've been talking about, all I talk about is, like, not all I talk about, but, like, hit any one of my last minute betting advice videos. It's like, it goes sport by sport. For MMA, round robin, reduce the house edge as much as is possible. And then subsequent parlays, no straight bets, no fucking over-unders. Barnett versus Gaziev, come on, man. Gaziev wins. Gaziev wins. Of course. Barnett's old at this point. The fact that he's short, like, a fucking 5'9" dude who weighs in right at the fucking heavyweight line. I think he missed weight too. Justin Tava did too, and Justin Tava's pretty short too for heavyweight. I think he's 6 foot even. Gaziev beats Barnett, dude. Gaziev should do what Spivak did for the second Tybura fight. I picked Spivak and I was right, and the reason that I picked Spivak, a lot of it had to do with the fact that him and Tybura are about evenly matched on the grappling and striking wise. So, but Spivak had weighed in at 260 in the first fight. As soon as I saw that he weighed in at I think it was 239 or 241 or something. For the second fight, and Tybura is just hanging around the same weight that he always is. It's like, okay, Spivak realized that, like, okay, what he needs to do is be more agile, and he fucking armbars him in the first round. Like, Gaziev should do something similar, and basically fucking lose weight, not be a fat fuck, with plaque in his arteries, going into cardiac arrest, gassing out on the stool, and fucking throwing in the towel, after you can't go 5 rounds without fucking, having a heart attack, bro. I mean, and also he wasn't ready for a ranked opponent. Like, I mean, he had, I think, he had only two. I mean, that's the drop off in heavyweights, right? Right outside the rankings. Like Cortez Acosta just like ran that shit, and then he had one ranked opponent. He was handed his first loss by fucking Marcos Rogerio de Lima. Like, I think Cortez Acosta is ranked now, which, I mean, he fucked Robelis to Spain up. I mean, basically by just laying on him, but Robelis to Spain made me sick. His debut was so promising, and because of Taekwondo, I've known who he is, like, as long as I've probably known about UFC. And, like, what the fuck, man? Like, how do you... He was so scared of getting taken down by Austin Lane that he just, like, stood and didn't do shit and still got taken down. He was on the feet long enough to sleep Austin Lane. Who hasn't slept Austin Lane? Tafa did. Fucking, Janata Denise, like, I mean, that dude's chin is fucking, like, it's glass that's been broken and taped back together. He chose, what, okay, if he chose Gaziev over Rosenstrike, because he likes, what does liking Russians have to do with Gaziev? Gaziev's from Bahrain, bro. Should do it, Jay. It's like, I think he likes Russians, so he picked a Bahrainian dude. Robelis is fighting. That's a excellent question, Ron. Robelis to Spain just got signed to Karate Combat, where he'll probably do way better. Where he will do way better. Yeah, they terminated his contract. I can't believe Austin Lane didn't get. You know who else got cut? Is Carl Williams after Denise beat him. I mean, because that guy. I mean, it's like that dude beat Justin Tafa, but he did it in the most boring style ever. Gaziev's last fight, like. So Gaziev has technique. He just you can tell by the way he knocked out Martin Budet, but he needs to lose weight. For the round robin thing though, the individual picks are based on my thoughts for it. Yeah, I mean, yes, dude, but it's based on analysis and research and like, those are like those locks are based on. I mean, pretty much, I try I do my best to be unaware of betting lines until I've placed my own bets. Until I'm placing my own bets, because obviously while you're doing it, you see the lines. But it's like, I try to stay ignorant of that. It's not always possible though. Like, yeah, like to just not know what the fucking Vegas odds are, before. But like I like to think I'm immune for the most part to like having that sway me. But it's like just in case I don't. Gaziev, word. Dude, does Gaziev have a fight? Dude, what the fuck? Okay, yo, I gotta go because I gotta make a phone call. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Has Josh Emmett had a fight announced yet? If not, what the fuck, right? Because I want Emmett fighting somebody. Because like, I mean, he needs. It's Gaziev, I think. I don't know. I'm not Bahrainian, bro. How would I know? Dude, he's not fighting. Diego Lopez is gonna fight for the belt, probably. I mean, Volkanovski might. Volkanovski does deserve a sight. I mean, Diego Lopez probably doesn't beat Taperia, but I think Evloev. I would like to see Evloev get a finish. He's gonna beat Sterling. That's a lock. Evloev beats Sterling, but I'd like to see a finish, or at the very least, like a very dominant win. Because, like, I mean, he's the only problem for Taperia, I think, just because of the stylistic mismatch. I know, Taperia could not finish Emmett. Like, that's why, and that's why I mean, Taperia knocking out Max Holloway, dude, it just proves that Taperia, like, I couldn't say shit after that. I had to admit that, like, okay, this guy's improving with every fight. Because, he got his title shot off of a very dominant decision win over Josh Emmett, but still couldn't sleep Emmett. Sterling might ragdoll Mozart, not a chance, bro. Not a fucking chance. I mean, sorry, Aljo. I mean, Evloev's very underrated for the same reason as Merab and Bilal. Like, honestly. He fucking, It's like, oh, he does no finishes. Dude's undefeated. He's a fucking, yeah, exactly. I mean, and the fact that it's not like he's an undefeated prospect coming into the UFC ready to get taken to school, you know? Like, Jesus, he beat fucking Arnold Allen. He beat, like, you know, he beat Diego Lopez. Diego's a way better fighter than Aljo, bro. Diego's a way better fighter. I mean, you know, that's just true. I mean, and Diego, yeah, I mean, he gave Mozart a run for his money for sure. Aljo might backpack him, bro. I don't think so, bro. I think Mozart's wrestling just makes it. I mean, I think he's gonna be. I think Mozart's gonna be a step ahead throughout the fight. I hope it's not. I mean, you know, I mean, I hope that because I want to see Mozart. I mean, you know, Topuria might have to defend the belt twice before Evloev gets his title shot. I mean, regardless, but you know, just to show, you know, I mean, if Aljo won that fight, that would be. I mean, you know, that would, I mean, I would be surprised, and I'm rarely surprised, you know, like, you know, I don't, Aljo, you can't believe he got slept by, he didn't really get slept, dude, he got knocked down, and then O'Malley went in on him, but, like, O'Malley, O'Malley lined up Aljo, I mean, when people go up a weight class like that, like, you know, you realize how much they really didn't belong at the one they were at. I mean, Western Mass kind of, I don't know if it was the easiest pick. I mean, I did pick O'Malley. You know, that was one where I was like, fucking, god damn it, like, fucking O'Malley's probably got this. But, yeah, I did pick O'Malley, but because I mean, you know, I do think Jan got robbed when O'Malley fought him, but but you know, just in that fight, O'Malley demonstrated good enough takedown defense that I was like, okay, he's gonna eventually land clean on Aljo, even if it, you know, even if he gets, you know, even if Aljo just wins rounds by control time, even if it might be in the 5th round, might be, you know, whatever, but you know, O'Malley's gonna he's gonna land clean, he's gonna put him on the ground, it's gonna be over. Yeah, he was a bad matchup because Aljo, striking wise, Aljo had nothing on O'Malley, and also he's not dominant enough of a wrestler to just keep him down. And like, I mean, the way that Merab just fucking won't, he's relentlessly shoot, and also Merab can strike, dude. Merab was outstripped. That's what people don't realize about that, or a lot of people. I mean, Guru's fucking video about O'Malley, like, dude, I fucking got into it with him over that shit. Like, you know, about O'Malley, like, really, it's like, it's not even close, dude. It's not even fair. Like, yeah, O'Malley's talking about it again. Yeah, it's hard to say who Merab's first. Yeah, the Ramadan thing might. I mean, I don't think it's unlikely. Probably that Umar gets a title shot like right now. I mean, if they do, dude, they'll probably give O'Malley, like, just money wise. The UFC will probably give, like, you know, they'll probably do the fucking whole. They'll give the Sugar Show thing one last fucking day in court. You know. I could see O'Malley being Rob's first title defense. I mean, they gave O'Malley a layup for his first title defense, you know. So I mean, you know, an immediate rematch might be in the car, and I think, yeah, and I mean that's fine, just because for anybody who still is trying to tell me that fucking O'Malley really won, like, let's clear that shit up, you know. Why not? Merab versus Mozart, they're different weight classes, dude. I hate, like, I don't like the fucking super fight bullshit, but I think Merab versus Mozart, I mean, dude, who knows? Like, honestly, you think Song is a? Oh, Is that, see, if that, I mean, I know that was like, wasn't that like rumored, or it was announced and then canceled, the Song Yadong versus Umar? I mean, Umar beats Song Yadong, bro. I think Umar beats Yan too. Um, I mean, honestly, it's like Umar beats anybody but maybe Merab. I mean, on the same token, it's like Merab beats anybody except maybe Umar. If Yan gets a title shot against Merab, Merab's gonna win. I mean, if O'Malley rematches him, Merab's gonna win. Umar, I don't know, and that's a great fight, and it'll happen. You scored it? Oh, nice, Adam. Nice. Nice, dude. Good shit. Did you DM me? I haven't checked my... No, you didn't. Alright, cool, though. I mean, you don't have to. It's fucking... I mean, I'm just glad to know you're okay. Alright, yo. I gotta make a phone call. So, I'm gonna go for right now. I'll probably fucking go live later. Take it easy.